I don't know why, but you are watching the Madness Comic Network. Are you mental?
Welcome to Based on a True Story, Volume 6, Tales of the Underworld, where true crime collides with the furry, funny, and fierce world of the Dust Bunny Mafia. This brand new 32-page comic reimagines real mafia legends, Mad Dog Cole, John Gotti, and more, through the eyes of our animal mobsters. Think The Godfather meets Looney Tunes, packed with action, humor, and full-color storytelling.
It's Flip City Magazine, The Parodies, Special Edition, with savage send-ups of The Walking Dead, Star Trek Picard, Stranger Things, The Mandalorian, Guardians of the Galaxy, and more from the first 4 years of Flip City. Get Flip City The Parodies free when you subscribe in print at flipcitymag.com. The world's best satire magazine, and never, ever woke.
In the heart of a major city, in a place raised to honor Earth's past protectors, the world will again learn, sometimes, superpowered intrigue doesn't stop at the grave. Galaxy Memorial Park, Volume 1, beginning crowdfunding Memorial Day 2025.
Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the Madness Entertainment Group's Saturday edition of the Madness Open Draw Stream. I'm your co-host, Levi. What is the Open Draw Stream? Very simple. It is a place for your art to be seen. So if you have the ability to show your art while working, you are more than welcome to join us. And here's my co-host, Mr. Pops Van Zant.
Sup? That's how I feel.
Yeah, you are up and at 'em.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel so awake.
I hear you're a little sore from having to shovel the driveway.
Yeah. And then they dumped another like 4 inches on us. And while I was out there with the dogs earlier, dude drove by with his pickup with the snow plow thingy on the front.
Right.
He jumps out and he runs through the snow up to the porch and he hands me his card and he says, "There's 2 more storms coming."
What's he charging?
I don't know, but
It might be worth it. Might be worth it.
Might be worth it. Just have him come push all that snow out the driveway.
Right. Well, hey, Pops, we got 2 guests backstage. We got a returning Manny who needs an intro, and we also have a brand new person to the DrawStream. Let's how's it going, Manny?
What's going on? How you guys doing?
Good.
We are here. That should tell the story. We made it.
Right. Are you Manny? You got to dox yourself, but are you in Southern America? So you seen any snow lately?
It's gonna be 70 something today.
Okay. I've already shoveled like a couple dozen times this year. So
Yesterday was only in the 50s.
only in the 50s. Okay. Right. We're only going to be 33 today. So right on.
I just know it's cold out and the dogs want to go play.
Yeah, let them go play.
Yeah, the weather here, it's like hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold.
Mm.
You
It's
can have
just
all
cold
4
here.
seasons in one day.
Right on.
And
So
you're down there where everything's bigger, right, Manny?
Oh yeah. It's
right on.
Everything is bigger.
We don't want to keep Luniverse waiting too long. Let's bring him on stage. Welcome to the show, Luniverse.
Hello.
How's it
What's
going?
happening?
Going good. Yeah, it's I think I'm in this somewhere big like Manny is.
Yeah. What's the weather today for you?
Well, my dad just took my dog for a walk, so
Oh,
sunny.
so nice. It's nice
Yeah.
weather.
If we
Compared to-
take the dogs for a walk here, we need snowshoes right now.
yeah.
Or just use them for a sled.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's only one husky though. He's not gonna pull us.
Yeah.
He needs a whole bunch of buddies to come along and give him a hand, right?
Right.
Do you guys know how sometimes, like, you're driving down the road and you see somebody broke down and their car's actually out in the road in the danger zone, and
Yep.
people just be driving by, and it's like, man, we always stop
Yeah.
traffic, get the freaking vehicle out of the road before the little old lady gets smashed by a semi or something, right?
Yep.
It's like, I don't get why so many people just don't care about anybody else anymore. I don't get it.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Man, we grew up, man. If one of our friends' mom got mad at him and kicked him out, we had a couch for him. We had a
Yep.
meal for him. He didn't sit out on the fucking street all night long or whatever, right? We took care of each other, man. I don't understand what's happening in today's world, man. I really don't.
I remember in Germany, it was like you get a ticket if you don't render aid.
Damn.
That's brilliant, though. That's
I rem-
brilliant.
I remember in John's Lawn Boxes stream, he was saying it was the opposite. Like if you see someone getting mugged, you must have believed that they deserved it.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Isn't there? So we had the what is the Good Samaritan law here in America? Isn't there? Doesn't it only protect you from offering aid? Like if you offer aid and accidentally fuck them up worse, like you're protected from it.
Well, that's just it. Like, if you're a doctor and you render aid, you're a doctor and you rendered aid, and then somebody comes after you later just because their lawyer said they can,
Right.
That's where all that shit comes from, man. That's what ruined the Good Samaritan in America was people got scared to help people because they're gonna get sued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, doesn't your insides kind of twist on you when you pass by somebody who needs help? And I'm not talking the guys on the corner with the sign who have a Mercedes around the corner, okay? I'm talking about somebody who actually needs fucking help. They're on the road,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
How can you, can you not, how do you drive by that without your stomach twisting up, bro?
I don't know. Something broken in you already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, man, I can't. My son and I both. Yep, pull over, help them people out. Pull over, help that old lady out. Pull over, help that dude out. All the time. Yeah, one of these times there's going to be some dude pulls a gun out, but then he's going to end up getting fucked up anyway. So we don't play. I mean, I'm just saying. It's like some people. You hear about this sticker on the back window of people's cars in parking lots now?
No.
What kind of sticker?
They put a sticker on your back window. And all it's designed for is to get you to drive partway down the road and then get out and look at the sticker in the back so they can run up on you.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? If you see a sticker on your back window, just go home. Then take the motherfucker off.
You know what I've always thought was a good idea? Revenge stickers. So you just offer up like a sticker that's like that's got the caution tape around the border of it, and then blank on the inside. So you keep these stickers in your car with a Sharpie, and then anytime somebody does something, you just label the sticker for what they did and slap it on the back of their car as a warning label.
But see, now you put a sticker on my car. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it until I get home, and then I'll just.
Right.
And there's, I mean, look.
I mean, you could do caution doesn't signal.
I do want to get a little bit more about this guy though. Who are you?
Universe.
Me, I'm just. What you going to say?
I was going to say, tell us about you and what is your thing, my man?
Yeah, I don't know you. Who are you? What's up?
I'm just gotten started on YouTube with my channel, Our Luniverse, and I host a streaming. I don't know what you call it, a stream.
Yeah.
Called From Zero to Hero. It's about me learning how to draw, and it's where anyone else can either teach or learn with me how to draw, and it's like a study group on stream. Yeah,
very cool.
Yep, but I'm going to have a huge announcement later tonight in it, so keep an eye out for that.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to the huge announcement. I'm just going to throw it out there. We are always looking to add shows to the Madness Network.
Yes.
Just throwing it out there. You want to join us and be part of where we take your show to Pilled and Rumble and DLive and Facebook and X and YouTube and Twitch and wherever hell else you want to go. Our thing is about growing and expanding and getting as many eyes on what people do as we possibly can.
Yeah.
So,
I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with a dream of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to get to interview somebody special in your inspiration list?
Interview?
Interview?
Oh yeah. Currently I'm not big enough to have any guests on, but if one of you want to hop by, then yeah, I would love to interview people. I would love to get to know some fellow artists, or not just fellow, higher ranking artists, and yeah, you just talk some tips, and I do want some help on another thing, but I can't share much about it.
Okay. So you got some super top secret projects happening.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess. Lucky guess.
Yeah, very much. Yeah, very much. I got this. You were just saying how you just want to help people. You just don't want, and you don't want to get conned.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm telling a story that's similar to that. Like it
Okay.
has that theme in it.
Got you.
But it's got a little twist to it. So I'll explain more when I get on my stream.
Okay.
I don't know when I'm gonna stream tonight because I got like something at nights to where I have to go somewhere for church, and I just basically hanging out with kids my age in the church, and I promise I'll be there because I promised to bring them my homemade beef jerky.
Got ooh.
He said beef jerky. Ooh.
He did say beef jerky. He said homemade beef jerky.
Yeah, I make my own beef jerky.
Nice.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I've done that a couple of times. What do you like? You like it spicy, sweet, a little bit of both and both, peppery? What's your thing?
Spicy and savory.
Nice. You and I could share jerky for sure.
Yes, I don't like sweet and savory mixed together that much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just me. Right now, I'm gonna try to draw the Flash on here. I was practicing on how to draw comics the Marvel way. So,
right.
But I was like, you know what? Instead of just practicing, I'm going to try something big on here. Just to show some respect.
Oh,
I have that book right over here.
Yep. I was gonna say mine's right here. How about you, Manny? How close is yours?
I lost mine actually.
What?
I'm shocked, I say.
That was my third copy too.
Third?
Yeah.
How many did you lose?
Like 3?
I guess 3 now.
Yeah.
Acres of Movies, Stacy says she enjoys using MS Paint to design movie posters.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey,
as well, Stacy, you're welcome to come out and join us anytime and show us how you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Hey, Luna, have you been wrenched on this show yet in the chat? Do you have a wrench?
Well, let me go see. Hold on a second.
You have to go to the Madness
YouTube
Entertainment Group YouTube. Say something in the chat so that I can give you a wrench.
Here, hold on a second.
And that way you can go ahead and drop your links for your show tonight, for your announcement, and any other link, or anytime you see us, just pop your link in for whatever you're doing.
There you go.
All right.
And the whole thing with this whole network, man, everybody is, I encourage you guys to come. And nope, that's not my YouTube. That was Levi's YouTube.
Oh, I thought it was his YouTube. I thought this was his channel.
This is a Madness show. We're the Madness Entertainment Group on YouTube. And because Levi's a co-host, we put it on his channel too.
Oh, yeah, I see.
See, right now we got where are we at?
We're going all over the place.
We're on 7 platforms. So if you're on one of the shows where we're not streaming on 7 platforms, you could add your channel to the stream as well as a guest.
Right. So, what's your channel called?
The Madness Entertainment Group.
Madness Entertainment Group. Gotcha. And let me just check the stream. Stupid ad.
You can subscribe too. That'd be cool.
I just subscribed. Wait, that ain't you.
Yeah, that's me. That bark or that QR code, that's us.
Yeah.
QR code.
There's a QR code in that little tiny picture.
I don't see a QR code. I see. Oh, Madness Saturday. Oh, here it is. I think I subscribed to. No, wait, no, it's the same channel. Okay, here. Let me just text something in chat, and then I will.
There you are.
And then where's the barcode or QR code?
It's right. It's that the profile picture is our QR code.
Oh, yeah. For someone so young as me, I'm not really good with technology.
Gotcha.
Yeah, me neither. If it wasn't for my crowd of friends, I would be nowhere. Manny remembers when I started.
Yeah.
Oh, are you saying that the QR code is your channel, not necessarily I have to scan the QR code?
No, you don't have to scan the QR code.
Oh, I see.
If you do scan it, it takes you to our website, wherein this show is live right now on our website too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like we're building something over here, man. We're building a network of shows. Every playlist on that channel, on that YouTube channel, every playlist is somebody else's show. It's a different show. Some of them are shows that I started here on the Madness and gave them away to somebody else. Some of them are shows that, you know, other people bring to the network, like Ask Chuck Dixon and the Baron Earl show, Mike Baron. Those guys bring their shows to the network. And we love that they do. We appreciate them too. But yeah, every playlist represents a different show on the network. So you will see on this network, you'll get notifications every day because we got 3 to 6 shows every day on the network. It's fun. Yeah. Tell me 10 years ago that I'm going to be trying to build any kind of TV network. I would have laughed at you. I'd have laughed so hard. But now look at me.
You want me to post my channel in the chat?
Always. Anytime you see us live, anytime you see a show live on the Madness Network, you are welcome to come drop your links for your projects, for your channels, for whatever.
Whatever promotion you want to do.
Yeah, for your friends, whoever, right? The whole purpose is to get people seen. It's a networking and promotions platform. Right. And then there's some stuff that's just fun. We got some shows that are just fun, like DrawStreams like this. And we're just out having a good time. There's no promotional pressure on it whatsoever. This is the networking part where you get to know each other and collaborations happen. Right. So, you know, if people understand what we're trying to do here, I cannot understand why they wouldn't get behind it.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. I try to come up with, I'm really good at devil's advocate, but like, I can't come up with a reason either.
There's, you know, I mean, all I'm trying to do is get eyes on what you do. That's my whole purpose.
That's his agenda.
So if you're against getting more eyes on what you do, then by all means, this ain't the place for you.
I guess if you're a private person.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this, like I said, this is mostly for indie creators, whether it be film creators or comic book creators, whatever, independents, people that don't have a branded conglomerate corporation doing all the work for them. Yeah. As far as marketing and promotion goes, you know, you guys don't have that. I'm trying to build something for you that does that for you. That's all. You know.
That's really sweet, man.
I look at stuff that has the Marvel brand on it, right? And holy crap, some of it's just like really bad now. Okay.
Oh yeah, don't get me started.
And people aren't buying it because of what's inside of it. They buy it because it's got that huge branding all over it. It's Marvel, right? The brand sells a lot of this stuff now. And, and you guys don't have that kind of branding. And you know, so you need help with that. That's all I'm trying to do. Get you seen.
You can be those, well, Marvel artists, they can be good at drawing and stuff, and that's how they got their jobs. But they probably aren't very good at self-promotion. That's why you join a big company, because the company promotes for you.
Well, but no, I mean, there's some really good artists that work for Marvel that aren't allowed to art really good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
true.
You know, they got to stick within this parameter of cartoony, get it done quick so it meets the deadline. Blah, you know, and I
Yeah.
get it, but
Nothing
hey,
wrong with cartoony.
you know, you still you got to have a different look for different things, man. That was what made it special back in the day. You had Kirby doing this. You had, you know, Milgore doing that. You had all these different people doing different stuff, and that's why it worked. It wasn't the same in every title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what indie has that the big two don't have anymore.
Boo-boo.
Yeah,
A
variety.
different look in every title. See?
Yeah.
For me, it's from a fan's point of view, guys. You got to also remember that. I'm not an artist. I'm not a creator. I ain't never worked in the industry. I'm the fan that buys the shit.
Right.
You know, I'm the guy you're trying to sell to. I'm trying to help you. That's all. You know?
So, Luna, going back to the Marvel book, is there any other books that you're studying from?
Well, so far I'm just using Marvel because that's the one I'm currently reading. But I got plenty of other books that I got. I plan on, like, once I finish How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way.
Right.
I'm going to get into where. Second, I got a stack right here. Which one should I go? I think Human Proportions, or by why must it be at the bottom? Human Proportions by Christopher Hart, because they say figure drawing is the best next step, you know, once you complete the Marvel book.
Right.
And then after that, I'm going to go Bridgman's Complete Guide to Drawing from Life.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm studying hard.
That's a is that a Hogarth? Who does that book?
It says
Hogarth?
Bridgman's.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah. And my graduation, well, you never truly graduate from drawing, is what I learned. But from my final the textbook I got is it's all across the room. It's How to Draw Faces and Hands. What's his name?
Yes.
Andrew Loomis?
Loomis, yes.
Yes, Loomis. Yes. Yeah.
As I say, you could Manny, what do you think? You do think that faces and hands are pretty much like, if you can nail faces and hands, you can pretty much start working almost?
Yeah, that's mainly what they look for.
You know, I just had a fellow artist do a couple of pages, he did 16 pages in my book, and that was the one thing I looked at was his faces and his hands. And it was like, okay, he can do faces, he can do hands, he can do expressions.
Yeah, I took a concept art class, even though it's a beginner level concept art class. You just draw. Well, he taught us the tricks on how to get more complex shapes.
Yeah.
So, what was it? It was like not only basic shapes, and tell us the psychology of how to make a successful character, but he also went over like, oh, you gotta build blocks, with, like, let's say you want to draw a tail, and you have to stack all these circles or cylinders, whatever you call them, next to each other to make that tail. And if you want spikes, you gotta draw cones or triangles for the spikes, like a lizard's tail.
Yep, gotcha.
Yeah, I wasn't proud of what I drawn there, so that's why I started this channel, my channel, I mean, where I get to learn more about drawing so I can do better.
Right.
Yeah. And hopefully one day work with the fellow artists.
one of the artists that I grew up watching on PBS was Mark Kessler,
Oh, I remember.
and yeah, he did Imagination Station. You remember those,
Yeah,
man?
yeah.
Love that.
That's
It
familiar.
was drawing those little characters,
Yeah,
pictures. Yeah.
and he would break it down to a point where you just totally understandable. He'd talk about like I forget how many there are, but he would talk about the 10 Renaissance words for shortening and I'm blanking on the rest of them, but yeah, I would definitely recommend Mark Kessler.
I'll type it in
As
his
an-
name.
Yeah, as if you get another book. Let me see if I can. Do I got a Kessler here anywhere?
Is it Mark with a K or C?
With a K.
Yeah.
Yep, here we go. Mark Kessler. Here's right here. Mark Kessler.
Oh, I just misspelled his last name. There we go.
Yeah,
Wow.
and if you can, freaking watch a bunch of his YouTube videos. I mean, this guy, he was great. Where he would teach you. Let me see if I can find a Renaissance word here. Boy, I can't. Are these them? Art chart. Oh, it's just stuff like balance, repetition. Yeah. I got to meet him one year at Emerald City Comic Con. I couldn't believe he was there.
Nice.
Yeah, and then it was like nobody knew who he was, and it's like, all right, I get to walk up and just talk to Mark Kessler and not have to wait in line or be bugged by somebody waiting in line behind me. Yeah, I freaking loved his show as a kid. Imagination Station, and then
What's up, Dustin?
Bob Ross.
We got a bunch of people watching on Rumble, and nobody says nothing ever.
how's it going, Dustin? Dustin, where were you on Thursday?
I'm starting to think Rumble might be bots, man.
It could be.
If you're not a bot and you're watching on Rumble, say hi. Prove me wrong. I don't mind being proved wrong.
Hey, how'd that movies turn out on Thursday for Dustin's show?
I think I gave it a 3.5.
Again? Okay.
No, the last one I didn't. Last one I did. I gave it 3, and that was
Oh.
generous. I think I gave it a 3.5. I like the special effects, like when they were ripping their faces off and shit. That looked cool. Right. But you watched the first half of it. It was it was okay until they turned it into a soap opera in the middle.
Yeah.
Her fiance ended up having absolutely nothing to do with the story. In the end of the day, they could have cut everything had to do with him out of it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like,
He doesn't get killed. He doesn't have anything to do with how she.
he was the only black guy in a horror movie. How did he not get killed?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like he had no. And not because he's black or none of that shit. I don't want people taking this wrong.
I know.
But his
That's
part,
not what I'm saying.
that
I'm just talking about the
that
trope.
role had no purpose in the movie whatsoever other than to kill 20 minutes with a little soap opera crap.
Right. You know what I mean? I'm not being racist. I'm just saying that it's it's a horror movie trope.
I'm talking about people. Sometimes people read into, or it's like think they know what you mean when you say something, and it's like it doesn't have anything to do with. Yeah, he was the black guy in the movie that didn't get killed. That was weird, but it was just a role that it didn't matter who was in it. It didn't need to be in the movie. It was filler. And it was poor filler at that.
Well, that role right there, it should be, if he's the fiance, that means that she has supposedly put a certain amount of trust into him, and therefore he should fall into the category of savior or
that was
Jed from the crazy chick.
That was the ex-boyfriend that was the savior, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy
And
they
then he
introduced
ended
as
up getting the smile too, or did she dream that? I can't remember. It was kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb, you know. But yeah, I mean, look, if you're writing a movie or you're writing a book, I understand sometimes you need a little something to flesh it out and whatnot. But this was a horror movie, and they could have fleshed it out with more horror,
right.
with more suspense, not with a argument between a chick and a dude that ain't got nothing to do with the actual story plot at all.
What movie are you talking about?
Smile, number 1.
Oh, okay.
Smile. Oh, that one. Oh yeah.
And they kind of use the whole like when they're changing sceneries, they do a loud noise to try and shock you. You know, it's kind of a cheap little, but they reuse it like it seemed like 3 fucking times.
They
Like,
used that phone like 5 times in the movie, but loud
Yeah.
phone ring. They got Levi with the first one.
I saw Captain America yesterday.
was it
And
any good?
Yeah, it was. I liked it. It wasn't great, but it was. The action was really good.
well,
Right.
we know they're good at CGI. That's
It was good though.
So
It wasn't like Avengers level good or Captain America Winter Soldier good, but
see, if they
Okay.
had just left him as the Falcon, that movie would be a hit.
Yeah.
If
I
they'd have
agree.
never tried to turn him into Cap, that movie would have legs, and
Well,
that character would have legs.
Captain America in the comics.
yeah, same deal.
Same thing. He should not be Captain America. He is the Falcon. He always was the Falcon, and he's good at being the Falcon. Why change that?
There was his miniseries back in the 80s was excellent. That was blanking on the artist, but there's a Falcon miniseries back in the 80s that came out. I would highly recommend picking that up. It's a great book. And I'm a huge Captain America fan. I'm probably only missing like 20 issues of Cap total from the original run. And it's so I'm a fan of Sam. It's just Cap is just one. He's one person. I just
Cap
wish that
came
they.
out-
I say this. Every name or persona of a superhero is like your identity. If you're trying to use it as a mantle, like, oh, I can be the next this, I can be the next that, you're just copying someone else. You know,
Yep.
I see. Yeah. It's like trying to be someone else. In wisdom, in life, you realize that's never going to work out. And especially and they even know this. They even know that, hey, don't try to be someone else. Trying to be you. But they keep calling themselves that. Like I watched that Miles Morales movie, that latest one. Like I was like, this would have been a good story if it just wasn't Spider-Man. Like if you took away all the Spider-Man elements, it would have been a great superhero story.
Totally agree.
However, because you decided like, hey, I want to do my own thing. I don't need to be in this club. You know, it's like, okay, then why call yourself Spider-Man? You know, why call yourself? Why trying to prove that you're Spider-Man too? Like Spider-Man's not just about Spider-Man's more than a mental; it's an identity. That's why Peter Parker is always Spider-Man, because that's his identity.
Yeah,
that's what makes him unique.
This is my thing, though, you guys. This is my thing. I'm looking at a whole decade where Marvel worked really hard to bring characters of color into the universe and sell them. Okay, T'Challa, the Falcon, Storm. Okay,
Omega Man. Remember Omega Man? He was the Hispanic American one.
I'm getting to a point though. I'm getting to a point here. They worked so hard to build these characters and to gain them a fan base based on who they were. Not in some other character, based on themselves. Okay, Sam Wilson already had he was already there. Why make him Cap when you worked so hard to make him a character back in the day?
Yeah.
You know, Luke Cage, all these characters, they worked so hard to bring the black community into Marvel, and now they just want to like, okay, well, you can be Cap. Wait a minute. He was good as the Falcon. You sold him to us as the Falcon. You don't have to repackage Sam Wilson.
No.
Nope.
Matter of fact, Cap been around forever. We don't need Cap anymore. Sorry, Cap fans. You really don't need you really don't need a geriatric Captain America, and we sure don't need somebody acting like he is. Look at that. It's Pop's lantern.
Nice.
Nice.
And Crom got that look on his face too, like this dude.
I just sent it to your Facebook.
I feel like old Green Lantern's about to get himself a surprise.
Probably is.
Wait, you can show your screen on the camera and it doesn't blare or glare or something?
It's the angle you tilt it. You just tilt it a little bit so it doesn't show the computer glare.
I'm not showing anything inappropriate, but can you see this?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just showing my reference.
Yeah, no problem.
Man,
Reference is a good
I could have
thing.
been digital all this time. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, digital is cool. I like watching, like I watched Doc, right? When Doc first started doing the digital. Okay, he'd been a traditional painter and everything for decades, and he picked up the digital really quick for, you know, a tech challenged old boomer.
Yeah, he did.
You know, he took to that really quickly, and it's like he's still doing art. Everybody's like, "Oh, but it's digital." No, I still see him stroking the pencil across the screen. Right? He's still making those lines. The computer isn't making them for him.
Yep.
Now, if it was AI, it would have been another situation.
Yeah.
What are you working on there, Levi? What is that?
So I had so much fun working on that Ron Friends Thor piece. I found another Ron Friends commission that he did, and it's Captain America, new and old. And what he did is he split the character, and he shows you when he did Cap, and then because he also did the Captain run.
Mm-hmm.
So it
So
looks
where's
like Ron.
the Falcon?
The Falcon. Well, he's right here.
You see, he's not Captain America, even on a Captain America time frame thing.
Yeah.
Look, I don't like that they just watered down another character. Actually, two characters. They watered them down because Sam Wilson Falcon was great. Captain America was great. There's no reason to combine the two into one. That just lessens them both.
Yeah.
Did we address this on the screen right now? The
I
art
put
part?
it up.
Oh,
Is
okay.
that-
I was drawing. I didn't see it.
I didn't see what he said, but if he doesn't, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Why would you even take a role like that if you're anti?
Well, wasn't he like over in like Italy giving that press conference or somewhere? He was outside of the States, and I think he was just. It seemed to me like the actor was pandering.
They all do. You got to play to the room, guys. They're actors.
Right.
They play to the room.
Yeah. I mean, at first I was like, is he just saying that? Just did he say? Did he meant to say something else?
Yeah,
And he
I mean
just came out wrong?
the A on his. He probably got like halfway through the sentence and then realized where he was at. Like oops. But the A on Captain America's head stands for America.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but if
I think he meant something else. He just blurted out.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think that's what he meant to say.
I think he was trying to say Captain America's not just for America.
Or just for Americans,
Yeah. He's worried about a movie labeled Captain America selling
in other countries.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's trying
Even
to
though-
sell it in another country, so he's
Yeah.
got to say, "Hey guys, it's for everybody. Guys, come on." The Red Hulk ain't gonna care what country he's tearing shit up in,
Right.
right?
But
If the Red
didn't
Hulk's
the-
tearing shit up in Italy, you're gonna be glad Cap showed up to stop it.
Yeah. Didn't the Captain America trilogy do well overseas? Like especially in China. The
No
Winter
clue.
Soldier made a lot of money in China. Is what Stan Lee said.
It might have.
He was
Well,
right.
yeah. Maybe it might be
I
movie
wonder-
quality. Manny, didn't you say that this one doesn't hold up to the rest of them?
Yeah, it's good. It's just not as good as Winter Soldier,
Right.
which was the best one of the trilogy.
Right.
I like
It
Civil
was
War.
good. I'll
but it
I'll
wasn't
disagree
good
with that.
story-wise.
It was good. It was excellent. I love the original. But I went and seen the first one twice in a 24-hour period. That one is, that's just a personal thing with me. It's just, the soft spot of having to watch like the old 70s TV, movies of Cap, or the shield buckles, or the crappy one from like 1991 where the Red Skull.
Where Red Skull was Italian.
Yes, and my God, and his mask would look like
I love that one.
dead
It's
skin
so
all
cheesy,
over him.
it's good.
It is, but yeah, I was when the new Cat movie came out, I was tickled pink. I was so happy.
Yeah, the first one was really good. Winter Soldier seems to be the one everyone likes, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it has the best villain. It has a great story.
Yes.
Whereas Civil War just had the best action, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
The first Wonder Woman kind of reminded me of the first Captain America.
Well, yeah, the first Wonder Woman was excellent. I like.
Yeah, I love that one.
People say that we hate women, but like we love Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been loving on strong women since strong women been around. That's just dumb that people think we don't love strong women. Come on,
Yeah.
Linda Hamilton, the Terminator. There's so many examples of badass women that we gravitated to.
Bye, baby.
You know what I mean? We gravitated to them. We didn't go, oh, that movie sucked because there was a Mary Sue in it. We didn't say that about the Terminator, did we?
No.
Manny, is your dog arguing with Pops?
He wants something.
He wants a cookie.
Don't lay down.
You know
baby.
what's the difference between those movies and the other movies? They have a hero's journey for women, whereas nowadays it's just they don't have that. They just automatically are the hero.
Right. Just
All right,
because,
Well, then
just
that's
because,
first movie.
my dog out.
yeah.
In that first movie, she went through it. At the end of the day, all she had to do was push a button to win. Then
Wait.
she turned into a badass, right?
Yep.
You see her in the desert with the Jeep and the gun and the dog, and you know what I mean? It's like, dude was the hero. She was the victim, the damsel in distress. At the end of the day, she powered through it, and she became that character that we all look at now when we think of Linda Hamilton. We think of that character sitting in the Jeep with the dog.
Yeah.
That's the image you get. Tell me it's not.
No, that's it. At the end of the movie, you're seeing her all badass and stuff. You're seeing what she became. You watched her
Yeah.
like Luna said, on her hero's journey. And you
That's
see what she became, and you pull for her after that.
yeah. Then going
And it just-
forward, she's the focus of the movies. I mean, dude did most of the work in the first movie.
Yeah.
Taught her everything she needed to know to survive. Basically,
Including sex.
a
Yeah.
little bit of that. Well, they
Yeah.
just had to do that. We had to make that baby.
Had to get old John Carter in the works.
Yeah.
There was no way it wasn't John Carter. Was it Carter? John?
Yeah, John Carter.
John Carter.
Connor.
Connor. Yeah.
Oh,
See,
Carter.
I knew I was.
That other thing.
Yeah,
So
Warlord
Carter.
of Mars. John Carter, Warlord of Mars. That's where I was goofing.
What's up, Cos? What's happening?
What's going on, Cos?
We're doing this thing everywhere today. You know, Rumble, Pilled, and D-Live. We're all over the place. So tell your friends. That's funny that we ended up talking about Cap because I had that Cap GIF up in the Pill chat.
Oh, did you?
Before we ever got there, dude. The angry Cap, you know.
Right. Angry Cap.
Where the heck are all our people at, man?
Oh, they got hungover from Valentine's Day.
Lucky.
Jim O'Reilly ain't here. Edwin ain't here. Quentin ain't here.
I thought Rob told me earlier in the week he was going to try and make it today, but I also seen that looks like he might be crashing.
Who?
Rob Wilson.
Oh.
Not sure what his schedule is. Because I know like one day a week he tries to stay up for 24 hours or pretty close to it, to try and get his schedule reworked or something. So, I don't know.
I mean, I can remember, you know, when I was working one job where I worked 3 days of the week on first shift and 3 days of the week on graveyard shift.
Dude, yes. Jiffy Wash. So we had the UPS contract. So we worked from 6 o'clock at night till 2 a.m. Sunday through Friday. So yeah, 6 days a week. And then freaking Saturdays we got up at 8 and went around the town power washing 18-wheelers. So it was a 7-day-a-week job basically. With the weekends daytime work and the weekdays graveyard / swing.
Doc said he's teaching.
Gotcha.
I hope he's making time and a half because it's Saturday. The school is supposed to be a Monday through Friday thing. I'm just saying, you know, I thought teachers were all about their weekends.
So, Luna, have you invested in any tracing paper yet?
Tracing paper.
Yeah, tracing paper. So where you take the tracing paper, put it over the drawing that you want to do, and just maybe start off just blocking out the shapes that are already there.
I use my references usually come from a digital screen, so.
Oh, got you.
But I should do that.
Do you have a printer, Luna?
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that offer their black and whites for you to scan. You know what I mean? And then you can do that trace block, shape thing. See, I watched Jim O'Reilly take the first drawing I did, guys, okay, since I was a kid, right? First time I did any kind of artwork at all. I think I was 54 when I drew it, right? And then Jim O'Reilly come in and he took this drawing that I spent hours on. And he broke it down to shapes and redrew it in about 25 minutes. And I was like, but that's the difference between knowing how to draw and drawing. Okay, I was drawing what I saw, and I did a pretty good job. He knows how to draw. Came in and did it just as good, like that. Snapped his fingers, done. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I hate you, Jim O'Reilly. But at the same time, he taught me how to do the shape thing and shorten up a whole bunch of the work that I did. You know?
I think it's John Byrne that says, it's probably a lot of artists, but it's John Byrne that I got it from, that said every artist has 10,000 really bad drawings inside of them. So the goal is to get 10,000 and get them all out, because 10,001 is the best one. So he's basically just said time on task. You know, that's basically, I think anybody will tell you that. Just you need to just sit down and just accumulate hours, just rack up the hour after hour after hour.
Well, I mean, I'm not an artist. That's what I mean. I just pick up every now and then. I'll be inspired to draw a picture, and I will pick up a backing board from a comic book, a backing board, and I will draw on the back of it. It's the only thing I draw on. I don't have a sketchbook. I don't draw on paper. I draw on comic book backing boards. That's my thing. I only have a few drawings. Some of them I've given to people. I've actually even had somebody ask me to draw them something, which kind of blew me away because I ain't no fucking artist. I mean, not an artist, right?
Well, welcome to the club then. I mean, because that is the one thing you always get hit up from with family members. Draw me a free.
Well, it wasn't a family member. It wasn't a family member. It was a good friend, somebody I've known like as long as I've known Manny. Somebody who's been part of Madness for a long time, right?
Right.
And he's a huge Kiss fan, and he asked me if I'd draw him an Ace Frehley. And I told him, I said, man, it's like I don't just like draw. It's gonna have to wait until the inspiration comes to me to do it. But I'll do it for you at some point. And one day I was like, man, I'm going to draw Shay that out. Ace Frehley Day. And I grabbed the backing board and I went at it. And I mailed it to him, you know, because he wanted it, you know. And my art is actually on somebody's wall, bro. And that blows me away because I'm not an artist. I just hang out with them.
Right.
You know?
I'm just thinking of those family members that kind of ignore you and your artwork until they need a tattoo designed. And then they're like, oh, wait a minute. I know I got an artist, and then all of a sudden they're hitting you up for free work. And you're just kind of like, no.
See, as soon as they say tattoo design, I'm going to say, so wait a minute. You're going to pay that dude to put it on your body, but you won't pay me to put it on paper?
That's my argument right there.
You see, I'll come right at him with it. Wait a minute. Hold up. I charge for tattoo designs, you know?
Manny, when's the last time you had a family member do that to you?
It's usually friends.
Is it?
I'm the only one that does that to Manny. I'm the only one that does that to Manny. Hey, man! It's funny because
my army friends, they always offer to pay. So,
it's funny because I've known Manny and Edwin for a long time, right? And they know I ain't got no money, you know.
Right.
But they're always like so willing to help us out, like especially if it's something for a banner or something special that we want. Either one of them, man, it doesn't matter. If I go to one of them and say, hey, man, can you do something for me? And they're like, sure. And it comes right back to me. Right. It's not like I wait 3 weeks or 4 weeks or a month. And when they get around to it, it's like both of them are snap. And it's like, I wish I could pay them because they always have been that way. If we ever get to the point where the company's making money, yeah, I'm going to take care of some of these people that have been taking care of me for all this time.
And I got one lady that she's the ex-wife of my brother-in-law, and she's clear back in North Carolina, and since 1997, she's been bugging me about her hummingbird tattoo that she wants on her ankle. And she just outright, like the minute I was down there, she's like, Levi, you're going to draw me my tattoo. Just like, and I'm like, okay, you ain't my old lady. You ain't telling me what to do, right?
No, but
you went to your old lady, right? So then she went to your old lady, right? And said, hey, will you tell your husband to?
Yeah, he needs to draw me a hummingbird for my ankle.
We got your buddy backstage, bro. You want to bring him out?
Whoa, JD, welcome to the show, Mr. JD Gunter. What is up?
Hey, how are you?
Look at that shirt. Look at that shirt.
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Zilla.
All right, I got to do this since I am wearing a shirt that I should promote for a moment. Lunatics Fringe, baby. I don't know if you guys saw the show the other day. We did the live show. It's on the network. If you look at the past live shows, it was last Saturday, I think, or last Sunday. It was amazing, man. These guys, they do a graphic novel, and they are a band, and they do their performance in character from the characters in their graphic novel. It's freaking amazing, dude. They did the whole show. They let us post it everywhere. You guys go watch it. These guys are badass, man. Not only that, but Mr. Fringe did a fourth wall interview with me. So you can also go get to know him a little bit, see him on a fourth wall interview where I'm interviewing the character Mr. Fringe, not the guy who created the book or the guy who's in, you know what I mean? It's like the actual character. So fun
And
stuff.
they're pretty talented. At least twice during the show, the guitar player and the drummer switched spots.
Switch spots, and they gave Pops a shout out. What can I tell you, man? You know, gotta give it back. Lunatics Fringe, go check them out on YouTube. Awesome. And we got another awesome person backstage. We got an intro for this guy. Yeah, here you go. Yeah.
What's up, Edwin?
Everyone.
There's another.
That was an awesome intro.
Look, it's Badass Shirt Day on the network. It's Badass Shirt Day. It is.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. How you doing, Edwin?
Chilling.
After my strokes, the very first thing I drew was Eddie.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I didn't make a big announcement or anything like that, you know, like on Facebook and shit, you know, like, hey, I've had 3 strokes and blankety blank. But I called certain friends, and one of them was my buddy RJ that I grew up with, and he came over within the hour, and he's you know, we were both big Iron Maiden fans, and as a big thank you for just coming over and showing some love, that's what I did. I drew him and Eddie.
Nice. I've been inspired. I've been inspired now. Are you guys ready? I need a crom that is Edzilla.
There you go, Jay.
Well, I got my own thing going on this week.
Are you with me, Edwin? Did you catch that?
Yeah, I caught it.
That's a great idea.
Eddie.
So Jay's drawing dinosaurs.
Crom. Right.
So Edwin, Jay, we got a new guy on the panel today. This is Lunaverse.
Yes, this guy right here.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, Luna.
Hey, I'm just starting out as an artist. Don't worry about me.
Don't worry about me.
He's cool.
Yeah.
No, those are the people we want. Look, we have a lot of people that like Stephen B, man, he's doing his, I think, 104th DrawStream tonight on the network, and we just watched him level up over the last 2 years. He was just beginning, you know, was first comic book when we met him and stuff, and those are the kind of people that we want to cultivate and get seeing, bro. You know,
time on task.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it.
I wish I could draw more, but I got a lot of school work.
Yeah, definitely get that done first.
Yeah. I mean, at least I'm learning 3D art.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So is it graphics design that you're learning in school?
Video game making or video game design.
Very cool. So you're learning how to do environments and characters, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, character sculpt, 3D sculpting, animation, just the three, like Pixar and video games, pretty much, just make the art for those things in animation and all that stuff, and the effects.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
So Jay, is there a name for your dinosaur? Is it a specific one, or are you just kind of winging it?
All right. So this is not just a dinosaur. This is a dinosaur from a lost world. I'm going to have like an alien pyramid in the background. Right now I'm kind of doing a tree. So no name that I can think of right now, but
well, I'm just fat fingering the shit out of this right now, Jay. I'm trying to.
That's all right. That's all right.
There we go. Thank you, Pops.
Basically, I'm just trying to get better at doing textures, like little teeny tiny little details. That's what the purpose of this and a few other drawings I'm kind of planning on doing.
Cool.
Call it a Popsosaurus.
Yeah.
Popsosaurus.
Madnessaurus.
Dude,
Madnessaurus.
It's got
you can turn that into a castle that looks like a dinosaur.
Hold on. That was doing something in another screen. Show me that again. Show me that again. I was doing something in another screen.
Hold it up.
Oh, yeah. There
Make
you
like
go.
stairs going around the neck.
Yes.
Make it look like a castle.
Nice. All right.
And if you went back, you did the madness dinosaur thing. Put little puffs of green hair coming out.
Blue hair.
Blue hair.
Just back it already.
Blue hair.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
So the movie on.
Hold up, Edwin. Do you do animation? I mean,
I used to
Yeah.
until Clip Studios decided to make it into a science project. You got to be a freaking an engineer of some sort.
Well, I mean, I know you do stuff of your own, right?
Yeah, I found different loopholes and different ways of manipulating the phone apps in order to make things slightly move or give you an effect of some sort. You know what I'm saying? And I make it the freeway without having to really go into what's that, composites and stuff like that. What's that, After Effects or any of that? I don't use any of that, but it just I do have it.
Be After Effects.
Yeah, because you made some cool ones for me for the madness with like the logo spinning around and weirding out.
Yeah,
I mean,
I just use other programs that give you those effects, and I feed my artwork through it, and then I just manipulate it and tweak it until I like it.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, I'm poor.
Join the club, boy.
Since we got Edwin and JD on the panel now, we were talking about the movie we watched on Thursday. It was a movie called Smile, a horror movie.
Yeah.
Have either one of you seen it?
I hate it. I wanted to like it. This is my problem with it. They made too many films using that same effect with the grinny face thing. So if I were to put all those films together, I'll be watching a 6-hour film.
Got you.
And it was not original. It could be to other people who haven't seen a lot of horror movies. They'll think that that's the most scariest thing ever or whatever. But it wasn't for me. It was an enjoyable film. Well done. It can catch the viewers who don't know about horror. Yes. But besides that, there's too many other films. Part 2 was the worst. I don't know what.
There was a second movie.
Yeah, we have. I didn't watch it.
Too.
I didn't watch it. We had a choice. I want to say hi to Kiza because I know who she are. I know who you are. Don't
Gary.
Yeah.
What's up, Kiza?
Yeah, Edwin, the boy, the not the ex-boyfriend, but the fiance. You know what I'm talking about?
I give up on those movies. I'm sorry.
But I'm just saying, you know who I'm talking about, right? The part in the movie of the fiance.
From Smile?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, dude had no purpose in the movie whatsoever.
Oh no, none of it.
He was like the soap opera, let's kill 20 minutes on this stupid side quest. That had nothing to do with anything. Dude didn't die. Dude didn't smile. Dude,
you remember the other movie, The Bone Collector?
Yeah.
With Denzel, was it? Which is, am I saying it right?
Yeah, Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Okay, remember the little song that they would sing, you know that? Was that time is on my side? Yep. Yes, it is. Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, that movie still had the same thing. I was jumping from body to body and they would do little contortions and shit. And the other film with what's his name? Keanu Reeves. He's the and Al Pacino.
Oh,
Devil's Advocate.
Devil's Advocate.
There you go. Theirs was way better, obviously, because of the cast and money that was thrown at it. Those contorted demon face thingies jumping from body to body. Righty then. And then there's Truth or Dare. The movie Truth or Dare also does the same one from Smile, which is that grinny weirdness or whatever the fuck. There is another film called Grin that does it as well, which was the lower budget film.
Wait a minute, this wasn't the low budget film?
It screws it up for me because a film is for the visuals and the vocals don't really tell the actual story that was written because these characters is just coinciding with each other. You know what I'm saying? Just to pull the movie through as the botch happens.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I
was tired of it. I'm tired of it.
I like the effects where, you know, like dude ripped his when it rips their face off and shit, you know, it's like that part was cool. I like that. And some of it was cool, but
of course, they have to have some sort of highlights to, you know, get the viewer.
When you try to sell me on the soap opera aspect halfway through the movie, I'm just like, wait a minute. What happened? This was a horror movie, and now she's arguing with her fiance.
A musical,
and the fiance knows about the ghosts and whatnot, and he wants, you know, it's like, dude, just get out, just leave. You know, you don't want to be here now. Go. And they just dragged that part out, and it was like, man, and it ended up having nothing to do with the story because dude did never get victimized by the smile. Even though he was in close contact with her, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's where it lost me right there. It's like, how come it didn't affect dude at all?
That roof scene, they used it in a lot of the other films too. That was a washed up move.
What I didn't like about it is they kept repeating the scene break where the phone would ring and try and scare you. Like, okay, we're going to break the scene, go to another location. But we're going to do it with loud noise in order to get a reaction out of you.
Right.
Yeah, I was kind of like,
oh. That right in the beginning, she's standing there in her house and she's all zoning out or whatever, and it's all just like quiet and quiet and quiet, and it's, you know, it's leading up to something, and the phone rings, and Levi goes, "Shit, they got me."
Yeah, but that's so dumb. I don't. If it's not gonna be part of the film, that jump scare is crap. It's like, okay, so they decided to put the sound loud. All right.
Yeah, and they did it like 3 times, it seemed like. Because
they did it like 5 by the end of the movie, dude. The telephone was a recurring, you know, attempted jump scare. I think in the whole movie, they only got me with one. I can't remember what it is. That's how much of an impression the movie made on me. See, if it's a good movie, it's something I'm going to want to go watch again, right?
Right. It has to have replay value.
Yeah. It's going to have, some kind of down the road nostalgia. That one ain't even going to have down the road nostalgic value.
Right.
Oh, that looks great.
It was a nothing movie.
Oh, that's bitching.
Thank you.
Nice job, Manny.
That was quick.
Wait, was that all right now today?
No, I had the pencils done already.
Okay. You make me feel a little bit better.
So Carrie got her Addy mug the other day.
Nice.
And dropped a little short video showing it, and she dressed up as Cromella. She painted her face green and dyed her hair blue, and did a little Valentine thing for him. She's like, I think Carrie likes Crom. I know Cromella does, but I think Carrie does too. Oh, here we go. Yes. But she got her mug. She got the 20-ounce one, the big one. And she said she liked it a lot. And it's cool when you can look, she inspired the art that was drawn there. And then we gave it to her on a mug.
Yep.
You know?
Hey, Carrie, I'm going to have to apologize. I know I promised last time, but I've left myself a note this time. I'm going to watch Carrie's video. Because I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so bad.
Because she's been trying to scare me in her videos, too.
That's so bad that you did. Dude, how can you not know? How can you have not watched it already?
Because I've had 3 strokes. My brain is mush, and sometimes I forget my own name.
Well, anytime you're having a problem with your name, let me know. I will remind you.
Right.
I'm good like that. I can do that kind of stuff. Let me see what I got for you here. Let me see what I can find. Oh, yeah. That must be it. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Are you ready? Are you watching, Levi?
Yes, let's watch it, please.
Oh, no sound.
Sound.
Just doing you what the policeman brought one. One will drink coffee, one will not be drinking tea.
Nice.
Oh, and hey, Mom.
That is awesome, Carrie.
Just showing you what the policeman brought one. One will drink coffee, one will not be drinking tea. Oh, and hey, Crom.
And hey, Crom.
Nice.
See,
very cool.
We be trying to have fun around here, people. That's all. Levi, shame on you, she said. Yeah, and
I know.
Look. You see that, Levi?
Wait.
She's been bugging me about that.
I drew it.
She wants it on a mug, bro.
Hang on. You're talking about this one, right?
I do believe. I do believe that's the one she's talking about. Yo, wait a minute. Where you at? Where'd you go? Come back here.
This one?
Yeah, I think that's the one she's talking about. She does want that on a mug.
She wants it on a mug. Hey, Steven.
The link is over in that Twitter chat. The art.
Barry, are you sure you want that on a mug? Because if you want it on a mug, I'll scan it and I'll send it to Pops.
There you go. Needs to be on a mug. All
right. I will. Let me break out the.
I'm not going to make Cos do work unless somebody buys at least one. I'm telling you. As long as somebody buys one, I'll say, hey, Cos, put this on a mug. So if you say yes, you're committing to buying. That's the other thing. People don't ask us to put something on a specific item if you're not going to then buy that item. Don't make Cos do the work for nothing. Okay, please.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna try and remember. That's why I got Post-it notes.
Hey, look, you remember that little box that Cindy sent me? With it had just a whole bunch of like junk drawer stuff, right? Magnet with a little hook on it, so you can hang something, put them, stick the magnet on and hang something from it. Just all kinds of stuff, right? Little scissors for my mustache, a bunch of shit in there. I was like, this is cool as hell. But yeah, there was a pack of Post-it notes. There was some thank you cards. I think I sent Carrie one of the thank you cards, actually. I also sent Carrie a Madness sticker. I don't know if she noticed, but it was signed on the back by Pops Van Zandt.
Nice.
Noticed
got autograph.
Sign much stuff, guys. There's very little out there with my signature on it. There's a couple comic books, I signed the Crew #2 for somebody because it has the first appearance of Pops in it. And then I signed a Mojo for somebody because I'm in that, but I don't sign a lot of stuff. Chris asked me, I gotta get something for you to sign. I'm like, why? My signature will not be worth money later. Not unless the Meg becomes like, CNN, better than CNN, a real station. You catch that? Did you catch that? I made a joke. CNN.
Yeah.
Nobody laughed.
Well, I was still shocked that you chose CNN.
What a tough room. Jeez, I made a CNN joke and nobody laughed. Yeah.
Well, if you want to be like CNN, you got to somehow get like a little girl falling down a well and then cover that 24/7. Do you guys remember that from the? Do you remember that from the 1990s? I can't even remember.
Do you remember like Desert Storm, man? They just showed that footage.
Yes.
The night vision, all the shit going on in Baghdad. They just kept showing it, right? That's how CNN got favorites. But they were showing actual news.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were showing what was actually happening back then. And that's why people gravitated to CNN, because they were seeing what was happening. Then they started getting flavored versions of what was happening.
Well, that's the 2014 when they redid the Mund Act with Congress.
Exactly.
You're allowed to propagandize now.
They made propaganda illegal. And there was a reason it was illegal, Hitler.
Yep.
There was a reason it was illegal.
Who was that guy's name? The guy who invented propaganda for Hitler.
I don't know. I don't remember his name. I just know that is the one case in history where you could see how it changed a whole nation's outlook.
Was it Goebbels?
Goebbels?
I think it might have been him. Yeah.
I just remember a long time ago, back when Glenn Beck was still on Fox and stuff, and he was talking about the propaganda used during in Germany and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he brought up the point. He says in those movie theater ads that they would show, he says that they would use the United States as reference, that the United States was actually doing some of that stuff first. Like the whole, if you take somebody that's got like a handicap, like they're born handicap, there was a law in the United States that you could not euthanize them, but what's the make it so they can't have
Sterilize
babies,
them.
sterilize them.
Yep.
And so the United States was doing that first. And so Hitler and Goebbels used that in the propaganda as, well, see, the Americans are doing it already, so we might as well do it.
Yeah, it was eugenics.
Yeah, that's what it
Trying
was.
to come up with the ultimate and perfect human being to try to get rid of flaws in the human race. But
Right.
no, all you're going to do is just kill a bunch of innocent people and play God.
Look, these people they're digging these old books and these old ways of controlling humanity that works.
Yeah.
And they've been doing that since the dawn of time. They've been stopping the people who knew more and have us contained here to believing there's nothing else.
They came for the artists first. Why?
The
artists expressed themselves.
You could argue that the modern age of enlightenment started with the invention of the printing press, because then it was like the very first thing they printed was the Bible. And now everybody that could come along and like, wait a minute, I don't have to have this guy tell me what's in the Bible. I could actually, if I know how to read, I can read it myself.
Yep.
You know, all of a sudden now information is available to the individual and not just kept by the gatekeepers.
Yeah. The Vatican.
Yeah. There are more secrets in that, 10 acres than there is anywhere else in the world?
It's just scary in there. I hear you can get lost. You need a guide and a map. That'd be amazing to be there.
It would be cool.
What? Imagine that you bump into some books that combine and give you powers.
Instead of just a bunch of chemicals.
Oh wow.
That would be
show us, JD. Show
we
us.
literally
All right.
We don't have anything like that, do we?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Is very cool,
You should
JD.
draw the thing.
I know, right? I like it. I like how it changes the head slope. It makes it look like old bricks on a castle floor.
I'm going back to what
Nice.
Edwin talked about. I don't think there's an origin story like that yet for anybody. Is there, like powers discovered in Vault of Vatican?
You know, that sounds
Actually,
like
I heard of something really, really cool, and I can't remember where I heard it on, but there's a guy, he was the Randall Wallace is the guy's name. He was the one that did the screenplay to Braveheart. He directed We Were Soldiers. He actually came up, I haven't heard of it since he did this interview. And like I said, I don't remember if it was Glenn Beck or, who he was talking to. But he said, what if the Pope were a superhero or, Zorro? Basically, the Pope is the Pope, but he can disguise himself as some sort of superhero and go out and right wrongs. And that was something he was actually going to write. I haven't heard of anything. This is like, 3-4 years ago, I remember hearing this. But
right,
that's interesting. Not the Pope we have now, but
right.
That's what I was saying right there. That's probably why he lost his inspiration.
lost the mojo for it.
Yeah.
Not the Pope we have now, most assuredly. No.
Nope.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. Now, Dan Brown and all those books the movies that Tom Hanks is in,
Da Vinci Code,
Da Vinci books and all that. Yeah, they dissect some of what's supposedly hidden in the Vatican.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Those books, See, my dumb ass will read anything.
I love a good conspiracy. Doesn't mean I believe them all. I just love conspiracies.
Well, I mean, I read the first couple, and then I was like, all right, now dude's losing me. You know, it's like they always forget what they brought to the party, and they leave with something else. I don't know.
Right.
I don't get it. Because the
Emerald
first
tablet
was pretty good, right? Da Vinci Code, and I think Angels and Demons.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's spitball this for a minute here. So if he gains his power while he's in the bowels of the Vatican, right? Why is he there, and who is he?
He's a young archaeologist.
So is he
Or
part of the
tourist.
Vatican, or did he just stumble upon it accidentally?
He had access to it because he is looking for a certain thing, and they gave him the right to go there for.
What if they gave him the wrong key? Like he's supposed to be there, and like dude hands him a key to like Department C or whatever, and accidentally hands him the one to like D.
Let me take this. Let me take this from there. The dude who is trying to reignite this superhero, give these powers to somebody, gives him the key to the wrong room on purpose.
Ooh. So he's like a deep throat then, like,
and then becomes like his mentor, maybe, or his connection to learning how to use the powers, or you know what I mean, whatever. Because there's got dude can't be a Mary Sue. Dude's gonna have to learn how to use this shit, right?
Right. But so if we have a counter agent that gave him the wrong key on purpose, so then are we having the Vatican be a for or against the hero? Because that sounds like the Vatican
they were hiding it down there for a reason.
Right.
Okay, so the Vatican didn't want that to get out.
So
they didn't want anybody to be that hero, obviously, or to have those powers. So you know.
So would you guys consider this hero to be working against the system while within the system?
Well, we don't know where his journey is going to take him. What's his mentor
could
going
be
to teach him?
A time continuum thingy where he knows that in a certain time the negative counterpart of this power is going to come to Earth.
Ooh, there you go.
He has to
we ain't giving the Pope the powers, Homer.
No, but I'm just saying, like, is the Pope an ally, or is he not, or just a
not an ally, because they were hiding those powers in the first place.
Right.
If he was an ally, he'd be the one giving dude the wrong key.
What if the guy who gave him the wrong key knew about this timing thing that Edwin's talking about? Like, he's like, okay, it's the year 2030. We need to have this thing activated by then because the anti-dude is coming in 2031.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The mentor is trying to get the powers out there into the hands of somebody he can mold into the hero he needs.
Right.
Right. So yeah, obviously he's trying to get that, and that's what he's putting the keys, the wrong key in dude's hand on purpose to get him to go into the wrong room and find those powers.
Because it needs to inhabit it needs a host. And the dude who's doing it, his time is already over, and he's too old to actually get in, getting those powers. So
and it's got to be a certain type of host. It just can't be anybody that's religious or whatever.
Perfect alignment.
Yeah.
Let's examine another part of this. The Pope doesn't have to die to step down, right?
Like Santa Claus.
Right?
Right. I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay. So the Pope. So let's say that this is a Pope that stepped down. The guy who's giving him the wrong key. The guy in the robe. The guy nobody knows who he is. Let's say he's an old ex-Pope, and he doesn't like the direction that this Pope's taking us, and he's like, "I'm gonna get these powers out in the hands. Somebody can put this shit on the right direction." Oh.
Right.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
So yeah, the mentor is a former Pope.
So
the Pope before him.
Yeah.
What about this? What if the guy that's down there, he's actually a guy, so he still has his former Pope guy that's sending him down there gives him the wrong key. But the guy that's going down there thinks that he's going to do something for, I don't know, globalists or something like that. He thinks that he's down there as a double agent, or an agent. He thinks that he's going to go down there to sabotage things and cement things with the Pope that's there. But when he gets these powers, it's basically it wakes him up to everything, including his potential for good and all the bad stuff he's done beforehand.
Well, I mean, they're not going to look. They're not going to let some ex-felon run around the bottom of the Vatican. Okay, it's going to have to be somebody that doesn't have a history of bad. Okay, but he doesn't know anything.
It'll be a Jesuit priest, because Jesuits are the ones in the Vatican that can be any other job. They have lawyers, they have doctors, they have everything. So it could be a Jesuit priest.
Ooh,
okay. Yeah.
Okay. How about this? Since you said he could be a doctor, how about he's a Jesuit priest doctor that gets sent down, like the Green Lantern thing. Like he gets his powers because the other guy is hurt, type of deal. And that's the basic reasons he's sent down to the bowels, or given access to it, because he's got to go help this guy who's injured or whatever.
The young archaeologist has bumped into something that connects to the ancient scriptures from the books, and this is how they pinpoint the guy, because it fell into the wrong hands, and this time it fell into the right hands. So the archaeologist that goes to the Vatican, everybody gets surprised when he asks for a certain door, and that's how they know that.
I think the guy waiting. I have a feeling the guy waiting backstage might have some opinion on this.
Oh, shit.
Hold on a second, everybody.
Welcome back, Hugh. It's a pleasure to see you again, my old friend.
Stand up for your right. Yeah. We're a rebel, yeah. Don't give up the fight.
If you can't take a little bloody nose, maybe you ought to go back home and crawl under your bed.
All the way in prehistoric times when dinosaurs ruled the earth. What's up, y'all?
What's up, Q?
Hey.
What's up, my friend?
Sorry it took you so dang long. I was busy. I was eating and also do little dishes. That's it.
Gotcha.
It was good.
Cool. Well, hey, Q, we got a new person on the panel today, Lunaverse.
What up, Luna?
What's up?
Fist bump.
Hold up.
Nice to meet you.
Do the fist bump thing. Do it again. Bump.
Oh,
Bump. There you go. All right.
yeah.
Nice to meet you.
There you are.
So, where you from, Luna?
Did you hear what we were talking about, bro?
I heard a bit about the Jesuit priest and some sciencey thing going on. And I thought, here's the funny part. Imagine a Jesuit priest on one side, then there's an archaeology on the other side, or simply prehistory, paleontology for that matter. And then when they found a piece of skull from Australopithecus, it said, "Behold, the origin of man." All the brains of God. Oh my God, I'm so triggered.
No, we started out with a Vatican story, a secrets hidden under the Vatican story, and we got this young Jesuit priest, doctor / possibly archaeologist that's getting permission to go down into the bowels and look for a certain thing, right? Only a, let's say, agent for the other side gives him the key to the wrong room, and the room that he goes into, there's something there that gives him powers. and you know, it's like obviously it's something that's being hidden in the bottom of the
Because
bag.
of something he excavated, he kept it in his pocket, and he brought it with him because that's what he was looking for to have some, how you call that, information on it.
If I could suggest something, like maybe like this, just a quick question: are people allowed to have tours in the building of the Vatican, like the White House? Like, are you allowed to do tours there?
Somewhat.
They do tours,
It's
not
minimal.
down-
It's minimal.
In the library part.
They do tours, but not down there where they got all the cool shit.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so maybe it's a devout Catholic kid or maybe someone that's like raised Catholic but is not really sure about all this, like oh, I don't know if this is real or not, and then he just asks, hey, where's the bathroom? So and that person gives him the wrong key, and it'll be a little funny, you know. And then he stumbles across some books that has the actual translations, because they've been hiding or toying with the translations of the original Hebrew Bible.
Hey, can I riff on this a little bit?
What?
What if he's in the bathroom and the book is in the bathroom because the guy who previously used the bathroom took the book in there to read it?
Yep. Or maybe the person that gave him the key left the book there on purpose, and he was reading it and he realized, wow, my life was a lie, and and that builds up tension, you know, like, oh, my life was a lie, how do I explain this? And the emotion builds up inside of him, and that is this Holy Spirit, or something, what you want to call it, giving him like emotional based powers, you know.
That is something.
And he taps into the same reason that Moses was able to split the Red Sea, how Jesus did all of the miracles and all that, and how Peter was able to heal someone just by them looking at a shadow. He taps into that because of what he read, and now he knows the truth, and he's trying to, I don't know, but he doesn't have, but in order to understand this, the power builds up inside of him, but he doesn't know how to like make it come out or control it or something, you know, how to build it up even more to where it actually gives him powerful powers. That's where the mentor comes in.
Okay.
Shazam.
In a way, yeah.
In a way, yeah. That's, I guess we're kind of, so. All right, so to branch it off of Shazam, then we know what Shazam's powers are. What are the powers that he's receiving from this knowledge from the Vatican? Besides, so are we talking healer like Peter, or telekinesis? Let's just to put a word on it for Moses, you know, or
Well, I have this idea. Well, it's in Revelation that there will be one or two messengers before the end times that will spread the word, and they have the properties of Moses and Elijah. Moses represents water, and Elijah represents fire. Okay. So maybe he has one in the villain, and maybe he has a sidekick that possesses the other, or maybe, I don't know, the mentor has one and he has the other.
Gotcha.
So maybe the mentor has the water, Moses, but the kid has the fire, the anger in him, the righteous anger, and it produces fire.
Like Batman and Robin.
Say that one more time. Q.
Like Batman and Robin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay.
More. They don't. It's more like Dumbledore and Harry Potter. You know, it's like the old mentor is dying, but he only has a limited time on Earth to share his knowledge, you know, and pass on, you know, what he knows for the protege.
Got you. And maybe and he knew his life was getting towards the end. That's why he needed to find himself a new successor. But he's just okay. So why this kid then? Why this one? Why was he chosen out of everybody that visits the Vatican?
Right place at the wrong time. Wrong place at the wrong time. You pick.
Well, maybe a David and Goliath situation, or maybe is because the kid needed to wake up, and that you know, it's all about like need. Like this kid needed to wake up, so it's like an act of God that he stumbles across it.
So that's where it becomes pre-written.
Yeah,
that's where it's unoriginal, where they use that topic too many times. If you give it a twist, it's better. Let's twist it to its unnatural form, so that the powers are more unique than being rehashed idea. You know what I mean?
All right,
that's where the problem lies.
So what are the powers?
Flip it. It's the hardest part to become original. You have to flip it the worst way. Just like the janitor slips on something, bumps his head, and becomes like the super mathematician that can find out the equation of the time continuum and knows how to manipulate.
Wasn't that? Hey, wait a minute. Wasn't that a movie with John Travolta?
Oh no! What was that? K-Pax. Remember K-Pax?
No. Yeah, is that what it was called?
Amazing.
The one where he's like, I've read all these books.
I think it's another one with Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be K-Pax.
Yeah. You know, the figuring out the power thing is so done. I like it. Everybody likes those type of topics. But right now I like the virtual reality mixed with reality. Like the virtual vampires, and they you know, they're using a lot of stuff like what's that futuristic mixed with gothic overtones. What is it?
I got cyberpunk in my head. That's not it though.
Punk. So what is it? Cyberpunk. There you go.
Cyberpunk. Was it okay?
Yeah. You know, the post-apocalyptic worlds and stuff like that. That's always fun.
Right.
It's fun. It's fun when somebody does something post-apocalyptic that isn't the same as everybody else did. I mean, there's so many.
What's that other one?
Post-apocalyptic zombie movies. There's so many post-apocalyptic, like gangs ruling the region type shit. It's like, man, there was a show. God, I want to say it was called Revolution. And it was really good up until they tried to add some supernatural stupid shit to it. You know, about post-apocalyptic, but different governments are still in charge of the U.S. They had, you know, the Western contingency and the Eastern contingency. Texas is still a, you know what I mean? It's like, but they're all run by their own governments. Like the U.S. got split up after the war or whatever. It was a good show, right? It was original. It was different. It wasn't the same old zombie shit. And then they went and added some supernatural crap to it and ruined it. You know, sometimes you just got to go with, if it's an original idea, you just got to go with it. Don't like water it down later with somebody else's used shit. Come on. It was good. And then it wasn't.
Well, okay. Pops, the original idea that we had is person discovers powers in the bowels of the Vatican.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't, and that was the thing where it's like I don't think anybody's ever done that story, that I know of. So
yeah,
He said something about the agent.
Like, it works. It works. You know what I'm saying? If someone were to sit down and really try to build something off of that,
right?
It'll be entertaining.
You want to keep it from falling into the other tropes, though, like Edwin was saying.
So okay, so the obvious trope that it's going to fall into is religion. So are we saying that? So
but see, not necessarily. That's just where he found. That's just where he found the powers. The powers could have nothing to do with.
Because of the time sequence, the time period where he is, and the powers that were given to a certain kid who has to now change his way of living. So he has no choice but to fulfill that judgment of the unstoppable force. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes, he changes ways. Obviously, that happens. Now he had, something is thrown in front of him where he has no choice but to fulfill what he can't get rid of, because
I'm looking at it like this too. The Vatican, as an entity, anything that they can put under their own control or bury secrets, stuff like that they can bury, we already know they do that. So they come across this power thing decades ago, centuries ago, who knows? And they're like, no, we can't let this power get into anyone's hands, and they bury it in the bowels of the freaking Vatican.
So okay, so what if the powers have nothing to do with religion then? Let's just say the Vatican was
they don't have to. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
They don't have to have anything to do with religion. Now, the guy who gives him the key to the wrong room probably has some kind of religious motive.
Yeah. But you can keep the Vatican. You can keep the Vatican as the section of the story that's just trying to recapture the power. So then you just kind of take religion out of it. Let's just say, and treat them as an organization that's trying to simply retrieve what was previously theirs.
Yeah, or whatever. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be religious. It's just how you take the direction you take the story. If you want it to be a religious relic that he takes, then obviously that's going to go that direction.
Right.
Right. Because if it's just something he excavated from the archaeologist's doings, and he tries to find more information at the Vatican, that just continues with he was already chosen by finding a certain relic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it just so happens that he was drawn to that area and he found that. He just bumped into something he didn't know.
Maybe it was an alien thing and they didn't want people to think aliens exist.
Or the same guy that gave him the wrong key is the guy that told him he needs to go dig over there. Could be the same guy. Send him to both places. You never know, right?
Or we could delete that guy and just have, since he's already an archaeologist, he has the how you call that? The when they give you a certain degree where you're able to go to certain rooms where just showing your ID.
Security clearance.
Yeah.
Security clearance.
Yeah, security clearance. That deletes the guy from being the guy who knows it all thing idea. Let's say he finds all this out on his own and it just keeps getting better for him or worse for him, where you can manipulate the story to, be more captivating.
Yeah, because that way you're learning it along with the main character at the same time.
Yes, it becomes fun.
That was the whole point of we can shape the story however we want. It doesn't have to have a religious overtone in any way, other than that's just where he happened to find the powers.
Like, anyone can jump on this idea once you know that there's a relic, a character, and a place of excavating and finding information that it becomes a mystery.
How about this? He's out there. He's an archaeologist. He discovers something, and he gets contacted by the Vatican as like, hey, that's a lost something, and it goes in this collection. So he shows up at the Vatican to offer up this thing to their collection. And this thing is actually drawn to the missing piece that's down in the basement.
Yes.
And it's almost like he needs to reconnect these two things, and bam, that's where the power comes from. So he has accidentally set this thing free by having these two relics joined together again.
Yes.
Nice.
I had this one idea.
That is a used up trope, though.
Yeah.
The connecting relics thing. Two pieces of the pendant.
Right. Were you gonna say something, Luna?
Yeah, I was like saying that going back to the apocalyptic talk, I thought of an idea where what if not only zombies wanted to take over the world, but aliens invaded, the machines rise up, and the demons are coming out of hell, and then the devil was like,
this sounds like a apocalyptic version of Scream.
Yeah. There's like everyone's here to take over the world, and the devil's like, well, this is awkward.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, and maybe they each take a faction of Earth, like they like the demons take over, like let's say America, and then the machines take over Asia, and then and zombies over Europe. Just I don't know, just spitballing.
Right.
We were all just sexy bastards, just so y'all know.
I just want to say, 15 years from now, when we're all suing each other in court over who came up with this fucking movie franchise.
Hey, I don't need the whole pie. I just want my piece of it. I ain't gonna fight none of you. I don't need the whole pie. I just want my piece.
Can't we just all share the movie premiere?
We need names on the credits.
Yeah.
Why is this movie nothing like what we talked about?
Yeah, Hollywood fucks us over.
Because they let Robert Kirkman take over. That's why.
Yeah.
Or George W.W.R.R. Stupid Martin. I don't know, the TV people ruined my stuff before I've even gotten it written. Good job, dummy.
So is that his latest excuse? The TV people ruined my stuff before I could write it, and that's why I'm not writing it?
No, I mean Game of Thrones, right? He let them go past where he was in the story.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would you, dude? Write your own story, then give them the rights to it, dummy.
Mm-hmm.
Dummy. I wanted to know what his ending was going to be. Nope, too late. Now I don't care because he let them ruin it. And they really did. That final season of Game of Thrones was shot.
They lost me on the Black episode where it's like I couldn't watch the damn show in the daytime because it was shot so freaking dark. The fall of Winterfell.
Yeah. But that's
like,
all. That's what I mean. That last season was just.
As far as I'm concerned, they could have just ended the fucking thing right there. They killed the I'm blanking now. The fucking the Winter General dude.
Yeah. So we got some Mothquatch going on right here, Edwin.
Oh yeah, he's being delivered to the ring.
And then if we go over here, Manny, do we got more Mothwatch?
Yep.
We got more Mothwatch, you guys.
The
Two different artists working on this stuff, guys. Check it out. It's badass.
Nice.
Whoa.
Woo. Scary.
Nice.
It's gonna be a badass book, you guys. I'm just telling you right now. Where'd Q go? Where's Q? Q. So what's up in the Netherlands, bro? We're getting snowed on. What's up with you?
It's really odd to me. They say, yeah, it's gonna get snowed here and there, but I ain't seen no snow here. Not in this neighborhood. But a couple of weeks ago, a couple of days ago, it did snow, but we got wet snow.
How come your mic sucks? Hold up. How come your mic sucks this week? It was so good last week. And what happened?
Hold on, let me check that.
Yeah, you're crackling pretty good, man.
Man, last week you were clear. It was wonderful.
Yeah?
Talk
better.
more than one word, dude. Talk.
How about that?
Still a little crackly.
Still working?
No.
That's all. That's all. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it okay? Or is it still crackling?
That's a little better.
Okay. Still manageable. But anyhow, we got wet snow a couple of days ago. But right now we got only dry weather so far.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see,
still nippy.
What?
Go ahead, man. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Pops.
Oh, wasn't me.
Oh, just saying that it's still nippy. That's all I can say about the weather. It's still nippy. It's still cold.
Your nips are hard.
Quit messing with that vibrating eraser. Your nips will be fine. I'm just saying.
Manageable.
I looked over in the chat and I seen Omer about 20 minutes ago mentioned Robert Kirkman already made up a superhero battle pope. So we weren't, not exactly talking about like the Pope being a superhero, Omer. Just somebody discovering their superpowers at the Vatican, down in the.
Or Pope being an abomination.
I've read a couple of battle popes.
Abominable Pope.
I think I have a few.
I remember right. The one of Patrick Blaine. Patrick Blaine is a comic book artist that lives in town with me, and I think Patrick Blaine did an issue of Battle Pope, or no, maybe he did. Who was the Battle Nun? Alita.
Battle Angel, Alita, or something like that.
Alita Battle Angel.
Or Mary Magdalene. Magdalena.
Magdalene. Yeah, that was Top Cow.
Something with Sister Mary.
Sister
I've
Mary.
seen some of those.
You mean Sister Mercy?
Yeah, Sister Mercy. Yeah.
Sister Mercy. Yeah, that's a madness, dude. Doran's buddy. I'm drawing a blank on his name. Shit. I don't know, but Sister Mercy's good stuff. Been around for a while. Was one of the earlier Kickstarters that I noticed, and kind of was modeling my marketing for Mojo off of what he was doing and what Brian Polito was doing, and trying to mix the two, because we didn't have the resources that Brian Polito has, obviously, right? So we couldn't do all that cool shit he was doing. Well, when it came to promotion, I learned a lot about how he was promoting stuff, and that helped me when it came to promoting Mojo and shit, right? You know, Brian was really fucking helpful to us back when we first started with CromCon, everything, man. He was cool as hell. He's still cool as hell, but you know, he's like, what I was modeling, I don't promote a lot of what Brian's do because Brian doesn't need me. People like you guys that need a boost and need help being seen. Brian Polito don't need no help being seen, right? Everybody sees he's everywhere. Everybody sees his stuff. He sells, you know, hundreds of $1,000s worth of shit on every campaign. You guys are the ones that need help being seen. I love Brian and consider him a friend. I hope he considers me a friend, but I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time promoting Lady Death because Lady Death don't need me. Shit, I need Lady Death.
Right.
I need them to help promote us. You know, they don't need us. You know, and then we as a network we get honored with people like Chuck Dixon, who allows us to replay his show on the network. You know, his channel, his YouTube channel's bigger than ours by far. He doesn't need us, but he understands that we're putting his stuff on more than just YouTube. And he's like, sure, Pops, go ahead. Damn it, Eli.
Shit.
Did you fix it?
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I told you I got much for brains.
I'm like, damn it, Levi, I'm trying to talk.
No, Levi, that was not much for brains. That was genius. That was like Jimi Hendrix. It's like psychedelics. There you go.
There you go.
I'll give you psychedelic. I'll give you that.
No, my speaker was crackling.
Yeah, it was screaming.
No, when I dropped out the first time, it was crackling. I had to reset it.
Mm.
Next time, I just won't pop my other screen on.
So guess what? Guess what I got this morning as a text. Have you guys ever heard of the? What's that?
That's a rooster cry.
You're growing at Manny's house. Where
Have you ever heard of the toll road text that people have been getting?
No, what the hell's that?
So earlier this week, and I deleted it, and then again this morning, I get a text from somebody saying, click on this link. You need to pay because you tried to get around a toll road. We're going to fine you and sue you if you don't pay this fine. And so, like,
can I just
live
say,
in Eastern Washington? There are no toll roads around here.
we haven't had a toll road in 20 years here in Spokane.
That's right. That's right. So I look up, toll road text. Sure enough, something pops up. Have you gotten a text about a toll road fine? It's probably a scam.
Of course, it's a scam. They send you a ticket. If you do so, there's no law against avoiding a toll road first.
No
law against it. You don't have to use toll roads. If you don't, you have to deal with traffic. That's the whole point of a toll road, right?
That's right.
Okay, so there's no law against not using the fucking thing. That's first. If you're not smart enough to realize that, go retake your driver's test. Yeah.
Take the driver's test.
Man, retake it. You'll see there's nothing in the book that says that you have to use toll roads.
Right.
We had one where it was because Spokane is basically split down the middle with a river. You're kind of you got like 5 or 6 bridges to choose from, and what they did is the second bridge coming into town, they made that into a toll bridge, and it just so happened to be like the best bridge to go across if you wanted access to that part of town.
Yeah, yeah.
But there was 5 other bridges you could use.
I'm surprised they ain't told them all. Be honest.
The original excuse was, well, we just have to pay for the bridge.
Yeah, of course. Okay, when did we stop having to pay for the bridge and start just lining somebody's pockets? When that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it was, I don't know, Jay, was it like the 1990s or the early 2000s when they got rid of the Monroe Street?
Yeah, it was right around in through there. I would say, I think it was the early 2000s, I believe. But yeah, but that was a relief. You didn't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
I imagine the East Coast, that's probably allowed toll roads, I'll bet.
They're everywhere as far as I know, right, Edwin? Toll roads all over the East Coast, right?
Yep.
Yep.
We have them here too.
Oh, yeah.
We got one that I know of here in Michigan. Actually, it might not be in Michigan. It might actually be in North Indiana.
I'm sorry, man. I just assumed you were in Texas. You are Texas, right?
Yeah.
Same.
We're all over the map, people.
Madness is everywhere.
Over
in the chat, we're in California, we're in England, we're all over the place, man. We're everywhere. And I don't know, where is Omer when you have a funny drawing to be reality? Where is he? I don't know.
Making ha-ha with Harley Quinn.
She wants me to do an interview with an escaped chili pepper.
Oh, come on, Carrie. That's a shot at me. I know it.
Cheap shot.
Okay, I could do that. The pepper's going to say, in Carrie's mind, that pepper's going to say, it was dark, it was stinky, and it was...
Yeah. I have a feeling that, that's not an interview I want to do. I mean, at least not one of the chili peppers that Carrie's referring to.
Right.
I need to speak to the manager.
I'm just not thinking that would be entertaining.
You guys, to catch up on the story, guys, Carrie accused me one time of using chili peppers.
That's a good Freudian slip. That's a really good Freudian slip.
It totally was.
That was a happy little accident.
Yeah, she said
that would be a good marketing.
Yeah, they look like plugs that go up your derriere. So
she said they look like butt plugs.
Yeah.
And, yeah. The joke has been Levi's butt plug chilies ever since, right?
Yeah, that's it.
She already has the props in her cart. Oh no, here we go.
Oh shit. Carrie, that's not a slim cube. It's at God damn.
Oh, Carrie, you're brutal.
It's harsh, bro.
Oh my god.
It's harsh. I love it.
She's not lying, but she's right. Oh my God.
Okay, Christy, I see you. Isn't it the same one, or are they different? They don't look different. They look the same. But there you go.
What's going on?
She made a new GIF over there.
Oh shit! I've been ignoring Pill this whole time.
Yeah. So she said, "Put those on the channel stickers," and then she said, "I shall stomp my foot and pout if those stickers don't end up on the channel." Oh, they have a different top tech. Well, how come I'm only seeing the one?
One of them says, "Join the cultural revolution."
No. I only see one, Christy. And that's the one that I posted.
This thing, where the hell is this at? Oh shit! This is on a different fucking. That's right. I didn't even. Man, I was way behind this morning.
What?
Well, I opened up a tab for YouTube and to mute it, and I never went back to start the video, just to keep up.
Carrie says, I have seen little chairs and fake chili peppers, so either Chili Peppers support group or Chili's parachuting out of a plane from America to freedom from the dark hole.
Oh, come on now.
God damn.
She don't need our help writing this story. I'm telling you.
She don't.
Oh, you gotta love it, guys. You gotta love it. We're here to
Luna.
entertain. Yes.
Yeah. You've started a different piece. Hey, don't cover it up. You've started. Let's see the flash.
Sorry.
It's all right.
There we go. Well, that's all I could do. I didn't know what else to do except maybe the shading.
Start with your start blocking in your shadows.
All right.
Yeah, and just remember, it doesn't have to be just exactly like the picture. It's just got to be your interpretation of that picture.
Okay. All right. Maybe that's where I went wrong.
So that's basically the cool thing about, actually hand-produced and human-produced art versus AI. Everybody's got a different perspective on it.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't have to put it like if the artist he put a little nick here in the shadow or whatever. I mean, he might have done it for a reason, but if you don't, if you didn't catch it the first time, it's totally fine. Just you'll find by adding more shadows to that work, it'll form better. The form will come out better.
Yes.
Did anyone notice?
Notice what?
What Carrie said.
Oh my goodness, that's my job, Carrie. I got to change the subject. I'm the change the subject guy.
He's the one that keeps me out of trouble, Carrie.
She just wants to see my face and how red it is right now.
Truth.
Red as a pepper.
Red as a pepper.
Rojo.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Even though my jalapenos are orange.
Just started another page.
Nobody likes a bragger, Manny. Hey Manny, have you been on the show yet with Addie?
Mm-mm.
She's another super quick one. She'll do like 6-7 drawings on a DrawStream. It seems like.
Speaking of Manny, what do you got? What do you got? Show us that some more. Show us some more of that. Oh, next page. Yeah, guys, next page.
Damn.
Yes.
Ow.
Very cool.
Just moving right along. Moving right along.
So does Mothquatch? Does he? He's battling. No, let me get. Okay, so the Mothquatch.
Oh, I know what's happening here.
Nice. Oh yeah.
The Mothquatch built his underground lair, right? With his bare hands.
No, that's the anti-hero who's putting this federation together. He's the one that builds the lair out of anguish from all the wrestlers he's killed from the underground shoe fighting from a mafia who runs it, and he ended up killing the boss's son where he had to kill him. So he is a wanted man.
Got you. So is he going? So is
What the hell?
JD, when you visit Levi and see Chili Peppers, do you avert your eyes? It must be awkward if you're with Levi and see Chili Peppers. Inquiring minds want to know. Carrie. You know what? It wasn't.
The question was for JD, not for you.
That's what I was just about ready to say. This is for JD. You go for it. Here you go, JD. On screen. Look at how red his face is.
When I visit Levi, it's Galaxy Memorial Park. No Chili Peppers involved.
There we go. Promote the book.
That's right. There you go.
She even said
Galaxy Memorial.
Question was for JD.
Well, there's my answer.
Speaking of which, now since both of you are here and neither of you have dropped the link yet.
Oh. Do you want to do it or want me to do it?
Oh.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh. And that goes for everybody watching. If you come to the YouTube channel and you have something to promote, you say something in the chat, I give you a wrench, you drop the link to your show, to your book, to your project, to your, garage band. I don't care. It's
Jay is dropping the link. He's dropping the link to Galaxy Memorial Park. You can go get yourself a copy of this ash can.
Yep. Yeah, this is the newsletter here. This is the newsletter.
Now, I'm going to tell you, JD, you better drop that link in the Madness YouTube chat. I don't care about Levi's YouTube chat. No, I'm kidding.
It's on the stream. Where exactly it's coming from, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, you're on Levi's. You're on Levi's.
Yep.
You need to
Okay, that's right.
You need to come over to the Madness Entertainment Group YouTube channel.
Yep.
And then you need to subscribe and say something in the chat so I can give you a wrench.
Subscribe to
so
the
I got to
chat.
sit there and finesse it before I send it.
You just say hi in the chat so I can give you a wrench, and then you can drop the link. I got to give you the wrench.
Oh, okay.
Here you go.
Boom.
Oh, you already have a wrench. Yeah, drop your link, man. Drop it.
Okay,
drop it.
Coming up.
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's
Drop it like it's hot. Get the attitude. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Now I'm going to teach you a secret about dropping links. Everything after the word subscribe, you don't need.
Hey,
There you go. Yes.
You can drop all that other shit. All that other shit is redirects, malware, spyware, all that crap you don't want nothing to do with.
So everything after subscribe, get rid of.
From the question mark on, you can get rid of all that and then just drop that link, and it works exactly the same, except for it doesn't come with any hidden bullshit.
Okay. All right. Yep.
And that goes for any link that you share.
Right.
Okay. You don't need anything from the question mark on. You can leave all that shit off and just send people where they're supposed to go.
Okay. Good.
Speaking of sending people where they're supposed to go, y'all go over to the Meg TV and check out everything we got going on there. We got everybody in the network's bios, links to their stuff, links to all our stuff. You get to come hang out. You get to see shows live, like this show is running there right now, live on our website. So, it's like, go check out the Meg TV. You'll also see a store there where you find cool stuff. Cool stuff. Right there. TheMeg.tv. Nice and easy.
You're going to be able to find a coffee cup with a pepper on it.
Stop singing Levi and his chili pepper sex song. Drop it like it's hot. Oh, she's calling that your theme song.
Oh, man.
I guess that's your theme song, right?
Right. So when it drops, it goes plop, plop, right?
Yeah.
Plop, plop. That's the beat. Plop, 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 plop.
No, that's cow dung.
Oh. I think we're all on a farm.
Plop. The sound doesn't sound too good.
I don't know how I missed that one, but you want to take that one, Levi?
Hang on. So JD, the chili peppers haunt your nightmares?
Haunt your nightmares.
Oh.
In the dark
ahead,
hole. Wow. Okay. Let me quote former President Bill Clinton. Zero. How does that?
Zero. And these allegations are false.
I did not have relations with that young lady.
I did not have relations with that chili pepper.
Oh, yes.
I never told anybody a lie. These allegations are false.
Christy, I have a question for you. I see what you just dropped over there in the Pilled chat, and my question for you is that the new ad banner that we're going to be putting on Pilled?
I've got a question for Christy too. Did we finally get to 100 votes on our poll?
Oh, yes.
Man, I hope so.
Hey, I just got just say that I gotta go. But it was awesome hanging out with y'all. It has been awesome drawing with y'all, and thank you for the tips. And if you want to check me out later tonight, I will stream later tonight from Zero to Hero and announce something big.
Okay.
So,
do you have time to drop your link one more time in the chat?
Sure, I got that time.
Okay.
Right.
Luna, it was awesome having you out,
97.
Yeah, Luna.
97 votes, man. We only need 3 more votes.
97. Okay.
I mean, we want more than 3 more votes, but we only need 3 more votes to get to 100. That's
and Luna, just a reminder, man. We do it Saturdays, Sunday, and Tuesdays. Saturdays and Sundays are at the time that we did today. So 1 o'clock Eastern. And then Tuesdays is our Pilled exclusive draw stream, which starts at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. Tuesdays I might make it, but like Sundays I got church and stuff. So
yeah, no problem.
All right.
That's why we do it on different days, because we know some people have commitments on some days. So
yeah.
Right. So go sign up to Luna's YouTube channel right there.
Yeah, go check it out. Cool. Thanks for stopping in, bro. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Bye.
Yep. Take it easy, man.
See ya.
Later.
Yes, she says we only need 3 more to get to 100, but I'd love to have a whole bunch more than that anyway. Yes, thank you, Christy. I mean, if you want to get together later and brainstorm on that a little bit, I can. I have Killer Karen taping at 4:30, but after that, I'm free. So if you want to get together on that and bounce ideas off each other, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Christy's working on our ad banner. We're gonna buy ad space on Pilled and put a flashy banner up there that everybody sees, right?
Nice.
And try and drive some more traffic to the meg.tv and stuff like that. Because, trying to grow, man. Look, I want this thing to work. I want it to work for everybody, for the showrunners, for the guests that come on and promote their stuff, for all of us, for the sponsors. I want this thing to work. So let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing at that envelope. Yes, let's talk about words. Because words are for nerds. What are you laughing about, nerd? What are you laughing about?
Palabras.
Oh, shit, no doubt. Uh-oh.
About words and stuff.
What's going on here, Manny?
It's the next page after the last one I just showed.
Okay, now you're bragging for sure, dude. That's 3 pages today.
That's how we do it.
Let's see it. Hang on. Show it again, Manny.
Oh,
Hang on.
wait a minute. Show
Switching
it again,
back,
Manny.
props. Cool.
Nice.
Just getting it done. Getting her done.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
Slave to the grind.
JD.
Okay.
Godzilla.
Nice.
Godzilla, king of the monster.
Look good.
So just doing all
Is that
sorts
really
of
Godzilla?
No, he's wearing a Godzilla shirt.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I want to look at what our text is doing, but I don't know if he wants me to show anybody else yet.
Why? What's up?
Oh, he's just taking care of business,
Oh God, yeah, I can see it backstage here. Let's look
Yeah.
straight.
He's taking care of business. I'm gonna do a quick show.
you want-
And
quick
I'm
show,
gonna show
Jay.
it for a second, and then I'm gonna take it right back down.
Quick show, Jay.
Business.
You saw that, didn't you?
You missed it?
I saw it.
Well, I know you saw. Jay looks like he missed it.
Did you miss it, Jay? You ready?
I saw a Godzilla. Oh yeah, I see him.
That's Cromzilla.
That is Cromzilla. That is nice.
He's gonna be badass. Oh, Manny, hold up. Where you at?
There's another page.
Nice.
He's got this whole thing ready to go, huh?
Yeah. It's the way
I'm
to
on
do it,
page
though.
42.
Go vote. You go vote right there. If you're watching right now, go vote right there for the best serial killer and the person who loves them. Check out all the different entries, and the person that wins this thing is going to get free ad space in upcoming episode of Flip City Magazine, upcoming issue. And go vote, man. We want as many people voting on this as possible. This is the first time we've done this collaboration, and if we can get a lot of people to jump in on this one, we know we'll have a bunch more people jump in on the next one. So go look at the choices, vote. Edwin's got something there. Levi got something there. Go check it out, man. You'll like it.
And I guarantee on the next one, Omer's not going to win because it won't be his birthday.
Birthday?
It was Omer's birthday this week.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Well,
When?
okay. I think I said happy birthday to him on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I think it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Whatever day we were sharing that all out. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday or whatever day it was.
It ain't over yet. What do you mean? Did Omer win? It ain't over yet.
Well, he's running away with it for sure. Omer's gonna win this time.
No, he's not running away with it. He turned it into a popularity contest. He got all his friends to come vote for him. Did you?
What was his
I gotta
birthday?
get going, guys.
Manny.
All right.
All right, hold on.
Manny.
We'll see
Tell
ya.
everybody where they can find you, bro, real quick.
All right, bro. Later.
Catch me on Facebook or Instagram. Instagram, I'm the Bearded Vulture, and Facebook is just my name. All right. I'm working on making a page for the Mothquatch where you guys can catch all the news on that.
All right,
Nice.
cool.
As soon as I get that done, I'll post links and stuff.
Yeah, make sure you be dropping any updates to that in the madness so that we get it. You know.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. You guys have a good one.
Take it easy.
You
Later
Manny.
on, brother. Good to see you.
Later.
Christy said Omer is ahead by a lot. Like I said, Omer's the only one promoting himself. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He's the only one promoting himself, and that's why he's winning.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are getting beat by social media, not by skill or.
Oh yeah, we know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The original idea though is to get eyeballs on Flip City. So that should be the goal of the poll each time, like to get 100 votes.
No,
get 100.
Chris, Levi is promoting the project, but he's not promoting himself. Like Omer is. Omer's telling his friends, "Go vote for me." Levi's telling people, "Go vote." There's a difference. I mean, don't get me right if I'm not right, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
You are.
I'm just trying to promote the project and get people to go vote. I'm not trying to promote one person over any other person or anything like that. But you know, if you're in the contest, obviously you want to win. You got to promote your stuff, guys. You know, you want that ad space. You got to get to your fan base and go, "Hey, yo, vote for me." So, in honor of Levi, my co-host, go vote for Levi.
No, come on now. We got Edwin on here too.
Hold up. I'm not done yet. In honor of my friend Edwin, who's been around for a long time, the co-creator of Crom and who he is today, go vote for Edwin. Look at that. See that? This is why I can't vote, because I wouldn't be able to pick between all the different cool shit there or the people that are putting the shit there. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to choose. There you go, right there. See, Levi is.
You don't want to be biased.
Let's go.
Levi is more honorable than Omer. See, yeah. By
Yes,
all
he
means,
is.
though, guys, if you want that ad space, by all means, promote the hell out of your piece of art on that, and tell people vote for me.
Look, yeah.
You know how much time is left in that, Christy? Because if we're almost at 100 and we still got time left, we got to go for 200.
It's no
voting themselves.
I guess even losing a fan art contest or something like that, it's still promotion. You still get your name out there and stuff like that. Yeah. And I learned fairly early on when I came back, you know, onto Twitter and shit like that back in August of 23 with the Bogans.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he had an art contest on there, and I came in dead last. Like nobody voted for me but me,
right? Because nobody knew you, right?
Well, yeah. I got beat by. There was 2 different 8-year-olds in that competition, and I got beat by both of them.
Popularity contest. Yeah. there is a difference. I that was what I said in the beginning. I didn't want it to be a popularity contest. I wanted the people to actually vote on the art, and the one that made them laugh, the one that they thought was funniest, and and inspired something in them. That's the whole thing. You look at all of them and you go, okay, which one made me giggle? Which one made me laugh out loud? Which one was, just amazing? The one that elicited the biggest response emotionally from you is the one I wanted you to vote on, not your buddy.
Well,
just saying. Rob Wilson, what's happening?
What's
Hey,
up,
what's
Rob?
going on, guys? How y'all feeling?
What's up, Captain?
Nothing much. Just on my way to Missouri Comic-Con. I figured,
nice.
let me go ahead and say something before, I run late and you guys end up being all done,
Right. So talk to me. What do you got?
Here's what I got. Like, when it comes to contests, I've never been a winner. So therefore, like, for a long time, since I was a kid, when I was in art class and all that, I didn't care about art contests. I just really didn't. It just kind of like went off of my radar. And when Levi was telling me about this contest, it totally spaced my mind. I looked at it as like, hey, it's a project to get done. It's going into, Flip City Magazine. Boom. Goal, mission, accomplished, done. That's kind of how I looked at it. And then I totally overlooked some of the details, like anyone can vote, the serial killer and the lover. So, hey, I'm just looking at it in retrospect. It's a learning curve, pretty good stuff.
Yeah. Rob, I've been the same way like my entire life. I've come in second place on like every single art contest that I've entered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And,
in this day and age, I would if I got the means to, I'd rather just pay to have an ad in there. Like Pops, we'll talk about it and you live by offline, but definitely I want to expand on that as I have like more content coming. But I'd rather like put money into the actual networking and ad revenue, or means to pay for ads.
We got you when you're ready to put up an ad. We got you, bro.
Much appreciated.
We'll be putting it everywhere. You know us. You know how this works. Also, I'm sure if you hit Christy up, I'm sure she'd love to talk to you about purchasing ad space in Flip City Magazine too at some point. Because that's
because I mean, I had dinner with Odin Dasco and his girlfriend the other night because I'm up in Missouri, and I told him, I said, hey, like when I got into this comic book space back in 2022, I looked at it as fun, but at the same time, I thought it was like going to be like a job. Like you accomplish this, and then this is what happens. So like I still have kind of like that business mindset. And that's kind of where I'm carrying it forth. If someone can do something, I have no problem paying the money to make something happen. But if somebody's going to try to bojangle me, I got no time for you. So it's just like a business mindset. What's getting done? What's the deadline? What's the details? And the art community is supposed to be fun.
Exactly.
And I think it should be fun, but unfortunately, at the same time, if you want to get something done, you have to have a bit of that killer mindset.
Yes, you do.
Hey, so speaking of having some fun, since it's like I'm not conceding right now, but Omer's gonna win, right? He gets his ad space. What if we put an ad together with the rest of us and we said, Christy, can you put our ad by his ad? And then we'll do and then we'll just flip him a little shit in the ad. Right. We'll have like arrows pointing over to his ad, and we'll be like Omer Glitch. And
Rob, Christy wants us to read this out loud to you. I think you said you're driving, so Christy said she's learned a ton by running this first one, this this first contest, and for the next one, she is going to make a short video with all the details to cut down on any confusion. And we also have a little more insight into the promotion of it. We know what we're doing now. Everybody gets it. People are going to know when they see it. The next one, they're going to go, "Oh yeah, Clip City's doing another ad contest. Let's get in on it." Right. So we're hoping that everybody, gets where we're going with it now.
Yeah, because it's some. I guess it's fairly new. I don't know how many times y'all done this before.
This is the first one. First one.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's why. So yeah, you got to have some. There's some training wheels, and growing pains and learning curves going on. So I understand that.
Yeah, it's the first one, but we will definitely. The voting is just to who wins the ad space.
Yeah.
And I think with her making that video, what we could do is, since the last Saturday of the month is that Flip City promotion show where we're going to be discussing the next thing that we're doing.
Next Saturday, isn't it? Next Saturday.
Yeah, we could, with her putting out those videos, we could do a little bit of live drawing for her to come in and do a little snip, and maybe add those to the videos or something.
Make some short clips from the show of us doing drawing, working on those projects. Yes.
Yeah.
And ads run from 50 to 400 depending on size and placement. Obviously, inside the back cover or back covers probably cost a little more. Yeah, no.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to thank all the people that have been tuning in. I see, like Critical Blast Twitter page, man. I don't know what RJ does over there, but we always get a ton of people that pop in and take a look from RJ's Twitter page. So little shout out to Critical Blast, one of our sponsors. They fucking rock, dude. Look, fulfillment, publishing, whatever you need, man, whatever you need when it comes to this industry. RJ's got fingers in pies. So, if I send you $50, could you include an ad for Levi, please? Oh my God!
No, Carrie, I have an ad. I have an ad so the ad that's being offered up in the contest is for issue 24. I already have an ad in issue 23. So yeah, I've already purchased my ad.
If she goes, yes, for 24, I will totally take your money.
All right.
Levi, it is a satire magazine.
I know.
Don't be surprised. Just don't be surprised at whatever happens.
Right.
Christy, I love her, but yeah, here we go.
I just think, okay, Carrie, if you purchase that ad, I'm gonna request for it to be put right next to Omer, and I'm gonna say something to Omer. I just haven't figured out what I'm gonna say.
I will totally take her money. No, what she's thinking is she's gonna put Levi chasing the butt plug around the room.
Oh no! Come on now. I hadn't thought of that. Holy shit, Carrie! Please do not do that.
This is Carrie.
Carrie.
You see what I'm saying? Be careful now. Be careful. It's a satire magazine, but the ads are not necessarily satire.
Right. I mean, I had to sneeze. I see your mind went there first. Mine was completely not even.
Oh, I know my girl, Carrie. I know my girl.
Yep.
Carrie's gonna rip it.
She's gonna rip me a new one in the magazine.
Mm-hmm. Volume 24 ad for Levi. Ad of Levi's choice. Oh, now that's sweet.
Thank you, Carrie.
Yeah, that was me starting shit.
Yeah, it was.
And she knows I was right and just changed her mind to make me look bad. She knows. She knows where she was going originally. She knows. Yeah, if anybody wants to buy an ad for the madness, No, I'm kidding. I already have a decent collaboration with Flip City. I don't think we need to worry about it. We're doing stuff together. That's good enough for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how do y'all feel about the OnlyFans model being the gradual serial killer?
So I
To the
actually thought it's if we're talking about like the funniest piece, it's definitely the funniest piece, which I find ironic because Omer didn't really want to do the contest because he didn't think it was funny. But once he found something that was funny, I do think it's probably one of the more funnier pieces on there.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, like art style side and all that, which it does convey and communicate, the modern day sadness of the simp submitting to the succubus OnlyFans model.
Yeah. Yep.
and, and it's like I said, like I even told Omer on X. I was like, every time I look at this, I can't help but to laugh because I think of like the story behind it. It exists. It's real, and it's
Yes.
up to date. It's current events.
Right. Yeah, like my
Pretty
guy,
brutal.
my guy killed those ladies. I think back in the '90s.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yours from the
80s,
was,
right? Or
yeah.
70s. Good old Ramirez.
Yep.
I think somebody else did Ramirez as well, which that means he's popular.
Raul, is that his
Yeah,
name? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, that's some amazing stuff. So I don't know how long y'all are gonna be on here. I finally found a parking space. I gotta go get registered, and then I'm gonna do a sweep of the place. And I can come back on if you guys are still be up. But I see y'all already been up for almost 3 hours. So
I myself
Yeah.
have to go do a taping of Killer Karen here.
We're
But
probably going to wrap it up real quick.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
but hey, keep in mind, ask permission. When you're checking in, just say, hey, tomorrow there's going to be a live stream that I just want to show a quick scan of the floor, and then give us a scan of the floor for tomorrow's show.
Good plan. Okay. Yep. I'll go ahead and do that as soon as I go in.
Yes,
Cool.
I do love roving reporters from Comic Cons. Anytime we're live and you're at a Comic Con, you hit me up. I will send you the link. You can converse with your neighbors on Artist Alley, wherever you're at, whatever you want to do. I love that stuff, man. I wish I could do my shows from the floor of a con. I really do.
Yeah, the only vice is whether or not it's got reception. But I got 4 more Comic Cons this year coming up, so I'll definitely make that happen. Well, 3
That
more.
is always the hard part. One thing that some people will do is they'll take 2 phones and they'll use one to create their own personal hotspot. Right? So, just a thought. I just throw that out there for people because I see other people doing it. Like I said, I myself, I got to go get ready for this for the taping of the next Killer Karen. So Friday night there will be another Killer Karen show.
Right.
Also, Tim from Ivory from the ID show, he threw a challenge out. He wants to be on Killer Karen.
Nice.
So we're going to take her. She ain't going to get the writer and the comic book creator. She going to get the hip hop artist and the sports freak.
So
we going to throw Karen a curveball next week. You watch.
Nice.
Not this one day, but up in the future, we got something planned for Karen. It'll be good.
Well,
Rob, I got you up on screen right now, Rob. Why don't you give everybody where are you going to be this weekend? What are you doing? Where can they find you?
I'm going to be at Missouri Comic Con. It's at the Springfield Expo Center in Missouri. And I'm going to be doing that and for today and then tomorrow. And then I'm flying back. And then when I fly back, I got another Strictly Art Live, number 60, coming up. And I got some funny stuff to talk about on that. Also, I'll be sharing all that is Madness, the Madness Network, which is composed of you guys: Levi Scheme, Pop Van Zant, Q Continuum, Artex, JD Gunter. You know, shout out to all of you guys because that way I get to talk to you guys and know who you are, and I think that's very important. That way we share ideas and grow together. You know.
Yeah. Cool.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
Yes.
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
send you. I'm gonna send you something in your X inbox.
Okay.
And, it just makes it easier for you to transmit what we do.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot you that QR code thing.
Okay. Will do. You give me the tools and give me a target and I'll shoot.
Okay.
That's the key.
I'm blanking right now. Where did it go?
All right, cool. Good luck this weekend, Rob. Make lots of money,
Yes. Good luck.
Much appreciated. Thank you. Y'all take care.
You too, brother.
And you.
You too.
All right.
I lost my QR code. Where the hell did it go? Oh no, I need that thing.
What is that?
Somebody fall asleep.
Q?
Sounds like an aminal.
Q, are you asleep? Q, buddy, wake up.
Oh,
Q.
no. Oh no.
Q. That must have been a hell of a dinner, bud. Q down.
Oh, he let one rip. Oh, that's a
Q.
snort.
No, Q's snoring. Q, buddy, wake up. Q.
Yo,
Yo, you were sleeping.
Oh, sorry, I'm already awake. My bad.
You were sleeping.
Let's look at it. I thought it was over, but there's already made a list. Everybody says that thing. Okay. So anyhow,
we were singing
you
a
could always
quartet.
Hang on,
we were singing in a quartet, and your deep part of the bass part of the song was your cue, and you didn't come on. So lost your chance.
We're gonna go around the room right now, Q. So we just had to wake you up first.
Yeah.
Good night, sweetheart. When it's time
to go. Boom, boom, boom.
Somebody,
all right,
anybody,
Edwin.
I need somebody to clip that. I need somebody to clip Q snoring for me, please.
Edwin, you're up on screen, man. Where can everybody find you?
Artex Tattoo Gothics. Facebook is Edwin Badillo. Artex Tattoo Gothics. Instagram and TikTok.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Tattoo Goth X. Goth X.
Mr. JD Gunter.
All right, GalaxyMemorialPark.com, and we're also on X, on Instagram, and YouTube. Just Galaxy Memorial Park. That's enough to get you to each of our what do you call it? Our platforms there. But yeah, check it out. Also, subscribe to our newsletter. It's in the links there. It's there in the chat. Link is in the chat.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All
Very
that
cool.
stuff.
And come on now, fat finger in this thing. All right. You can find me Saturday through Tuesday on the Madness Entertainment Group. You can go to the meg.tv for all scheduled times. The rest of the time, you can find me on the Zitters at Levi Skeen or Three Stroke Studios for Rumble, Instagram, Pilled, and I signed up for TikTok yesterday. Oh my God.
Oh no.
And then you can find the Galaxy Memorial Park on the Zitters at GMP Comic. This is what the ash can looks like. Other than that, Mr. Pops Van Zant, what's going on tomorrow?
Oh, geez, man. Tonight we still have, let's see, we got Stephen B. Oh, man, where's my calendar at? I can't see my calendar. What the heck is going on? Oh, let's see. What do you mean I can't leave? Man, this is a pain in I'm not used to my new calendar yet at all. It's a pain in the ass to operate. Okay, here we go. We got Bullcat Studios at 8 o'clock. We got John's Long Box, which I haven't figured out what I'm even going to play on that one yet tonight. And then tomorrow, as usual, guys, it's the Sunday DrawStream, the show-offs, 3 Beer Men, Silverline Sunday. We got a full weekend of stuff, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Just tune into the madness. That's where you'll find me. That's all.
All right, Mr. Sleepyhead. Cue.
Yeah. You can always find us here in the Madness Comic Network on all the platforms you could think of.
Oh, I forgot somebody was in the chat. Guys, we got Doran. We got Doran from Whitefire Comics. Rake Hell number 3, live right now. Go check it out. Go check it out. Yeah.
Find
and use the electric eraser. Yeah. I can't help it.
Later, everybody.
Bye.
See who we got here. Who we got? How about I'm gonna end this one with this one right here. Since we're 3 hours in, let the YouTube algorithm find this one.
Get ready, cause this shit's about to get heavy. Just settle all the lawsuits. Fuck you, Nancy! Now, this looks like a job for me. So everybody, just follow me. Cause we need little controversy. It doesn't feel so empty without me. I said, this looks like a job for me. So everybody, just follow me. Cause we need little controversy. It doesn't feel so empty without me.
And we'll follow it up with this one.
Little president in his sandbox play, build a tower. Little president in his sandbox play, build a tower, make it stay. Digging deep through the golden sand, building the future with your hands. Tiny suits and shiny shoes, making plans and making news. Friends all gather to join along, in the sandbox they all belong. Little President Trump, that play, every day a brand new day. Learning, growing your own way, in the great big sandbox that is the USA. The USA. Share your dreams with everyone. Sandbox fun under the sun. Big ideas taking flight. With little Trump, everything's bright. Dig a moat, build a wall. In the sandbox, he stands so tall. Dreamer dream, builder build. Little Trump, your heart's fulfilled. Little President Trump, that play. Every day a brand new day. Learning, growing your own way, in the great big sandbox that is the USA. Hooray, hooray, for the USA.
Tube and feel the vibe. Every show you crave right here live. Heroes and villains clash in the night. Madness Comic Network sets it right. Scroll through the list, find what you need. Epic battles and fast-paced speed. From capes to cosmic space delight. Tune in and watch your favorites ignite. On Facebook, share the thrill so grand. On X, the buzz across the land. Madness Comic Network all around. In every is found. Uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends catch every twist and every turn. Madness comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness comic brightens days. Hey! New uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends catch every twist and every turn. Madness comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness comic.